The heavyweights are swinging tonight, Ace.
The big boy. I feel like a big boy. I just ate 2 cheesesteaks today. Me and my boy Slim, who's also here.
Shout out to Slim. Shout out to Ace, who's here. It is the Art of Combat podcast, UFC 265. We're back home. Even though if it was up to me, I'd much rather do every single card at Imagine because that was a blast.
That was
UFC
a good
264.
time.
Shout out to Anthony and the whole crew there. But we are back home in the studio, kicking it off, swinging with the big boys. Derrick Lewis, Cyril Gane, who is undefeated 9-0, but facing the hometown hero, Derrick Lewis, who, Ace, you probably know this because the UFC has said it so many times. Derrick Lewis is 10-0 in Houston. Undefeated in Houston.
Right. Most knockouts in UFC heavyweight history.
Yeah.
This is a #1 contenders fight. Winner, good luck. You're fighting Francis Ngannou. Here it is.
It's nuts,
the scariest man on planet Earth.
Yeah, it's nuts. When you think about, like, pound for pound, baddest man on the planet, you always think of Mike Tyson. Like, they originated that term just for Mike Tyson. But now things have changed, and now, you know, the UFC has taken over as far as, like, when it comes to, you know, what is bigger, boxing or mixed martial arts, and UFC has dominated clearly.
1,000,000%.
But the thing is that when it comes down to it, Francis Ngannou is currently the baddest man on the planet.
He's a full-scale fighter. It's not just using your hands like boxing. No offense to boxing. I love boxing, but, I mean, if you got in a street fight, you can use every damn weapon in your body.
Yeah.
And so who becomes all of a sudden by default the baddest man on the planet? Yeah. Francis Ngannou.
The other thing is when you think of this main card fight, and you may be a fan of the interims, you may absolutely hate the interims, like myself. When you look at this, though, it is kind of appealing because the winner of this fight is going to face Francis Ngannou, and then they're talking about in 2022 the winner of the fight between Francis and whoever wins tonight is going to face John Jones. Supposedly. Who knows? It's Dana White. It's the UFC. You never know. Here's the thing. Stipe's in the mix now, too.
I was going to say, he's been offered a fight
and he accepted.
Stipe. Yeah.
John Jones accepted against Stipe. And I'm like, book it!
Jones accepted? I thought Stipe accepted.
No, Stipe accepted. John Jones said champion 2022, and that's the last that we've heard of John Jones.
By the way, I'd love to see that fight, too.
Man, I would love it. Listen, when it comes to interims and when it comes to delaying, you know, who is going to be the champion next, Francis Ngannou fought this year.
He did.
Like, what are we doing?
And he's not injured.
He's not injured.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? And I'll tell you what they're doing. They're building up to John Jones. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. And, you know, with this pay-per-view here, it was supposed to be Amanda Nunes versus Juliana Pena, and that obviously got axed because Amanda Nunes caught the COVIDs, which sucks, but moving forward, regardless, this is a banger card. I mean, this is a fight fans card. You've got everything from Casey Kenney making his return after being defeated from the decisionator Dominic Cruz. You've got Angela Hill, number 12, trying to move.
Did you see the press conference? They were getting catty.
It was, listen, women trash talking, unless you're Johanna Jędrzejczyk,
right.
It's just, I mean, name a good female trash talker in the UFC.
I can't.
I mean,
Joanna was the pinnacle of that. And she would get grimy and ugly, dude. She would get in your face.
Yeah.
She would,
And I just, it hurts me because obviously Carolina lost today. So, you know, Polish power, not so much in the women's side. She was defeated by Jessica Penn, which really hurts me. Like, that hurts me.
She kind of fell off, too.
Yeah, she
was like top 3 for a long time.
I mean, her record is now 12-7, you know, but that's the women's division, too. You could be 12-7 and work your way up to a title just strictly based on a small roster count, you know. But JJ, getting back to trash talk, JJ is like, she was just the boogie woman, and you know, we'll see what happens with her. I was hoping that she would fight. I'm a big fan of Poland and Polish power and, you know, Jan Blachowicz and everything. But regardless, when you look at this card here, it's stacked with just incredible potential fight of the nights. Vicente Luque and Michael Chiesa, a potential, I wouldn't say the winner of this fight gets a title shot, but they inch closer.
They get a top 5 for sure.
And both of these fighters, both Vicente Luque, who's 20-7, and Michael Chiesa, who's 17-4, you've got the number 6 versus the number 5. These fighters have been going through the ringer. They're both on win streaks. Vicente Luque's got 4, Michael Chiesa's got 3. It's a battle of who really wants it, and it'll be interesting to see what happens because then, of course, you have Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, then you have Gilbert Burns. Like, you have that division is just so amazingly stacked. So it'll be interesting.
I love the
matchup, to see what happens.
Grappler heavy, Michael Chiesa versus excellent striker, Vicente Luque.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. It's, you know, my thing is, and Alex, if you want to throw up the socials, absolutely, man. We'd love to check in with the people. My thing is that division is kind of at a standstill right now until we find out what happens between.
We got Usman Covington too. It's the fight I wanted.
Yes!
I know some people were hating on Covington, but that was Usman's toughest fight.
Absolutely.
So they needed to run that back.
Absolutely. And it's a fight that to me it needs to happen. It needs to happen. It was arguably, one of the best fights of that year.
Yeah.
Dana always says like, that was my favorite fight. That was my favorite fight. I think he's just a big Colby Covington fan.
He probably is.
And I mean,
he draws attention. He does. He draws attention.
So it'll be very interesting to see what happens, not only tonight, but with the division as a whole. I'm going to start pulling up comments and shouting people out. If you are watching this, I appreciate you. Shout out to Jenna, who says, thanks for the invite to the studio. Kennedy says, who is in the TD booth? It's Alex. Big shout out to Alex. The man is working tirelessly.
I haven't met Alex. This is my first time meeting him, but the dude's running wild back there.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, pressing buttons, doing everything.
And, in typical Woodward sports fashion, everything changes within 5 minutes. Yeah. So we've had so many changes, and Alex is a trooper and has just been going strong. But again, if you're watching this, like, share, spread the word. We greatly appreciate it. Moving forward, Jose Aldo and Pedro Munoz, which...
I mean... I love Jose Aldo, man. That's my guy.
The man's 29-7. He's getting up there in age, but not in the sense to where it's affecting him. I mean, he did get demolished by Peter Yan.
Dude, that could have been stopped way earlier.
It could have been stopped a year before it
And I'll be honest, I normally don't like seeing people get abused like that, but when it was Jose Aldo, I'm like, he's a legend.
Dude,
stop that shit.
It wasn't just attacks to the back. It was just straight dome shots over and over, and it's like, stop it, But Pedro Munoz is on a come up too, 19-5. He's actually the underdog in this fight, which is so interesting to me. I get it because...
Another thing is, do you notice, they don't normally do this. Brazil on Brazil. They don't always do that.
I know.
So
Brazil's going to be on fire.
It's going to get spicy.
But I tell you what, I mean, you and I know when it comes to who is the fan favorite in Brazil.
Oh, Jose Aldo's, he's the king of Rio.
Without a doubt. I mean, the man is, the man is a legend, and what really just hurts me more than anything is how quickly in MMA your trajectory, your career can go up or down. And Conor McGregor, props to him, just like with Jorge Masvidal, props to him, ending it within 13 seconds, Jorge ending it within 5 seconds against Ben Askren. That's why I love this sport, because literally anything could happen. Anything could happen. With Jose Aldo, people remember him for the 13-second knockout. And it sucks. It sucks because the man has a legendary career. 29-7.
I know.
29-7.
That's a great record.
When I think of top bantamweights and top fighters around that division, I think of Dominic Cruz too.
Speaking of Dominic Cruz,
he's got 3 losses on his career and 20+ wins.
Right.
Like, regardless of what has happened in one fight, does that change where your career goes? Absolutely. But Jose Aldo's trying to make a statement tonight. He's trying to really get back in that title contention, and we'll see what happens. And then, of course, I mean, the heavyweights. Derrick Lewis, 25-7, going up against Cyril Gane, 9-0, has never been taken down, has never been put on the ground. To me, and Ace, correct me if this is a stupid take, would you say that he's somewhat becoming, now again, 9-0?
We're talking about Gane, Cyril Gane.
Yeah, we're talking about Cyril Gane. Would you say that he's somewhat starting to get into that like GSP sense, in the sense of like, not like how many fights he's had in incredible records, but just his fighting ways? Like, I'm
going to tell you right now, and look, obviously he's exciting, super athletic, moves like a middleweight, but he's a heavyweight.
Yeah.
But plays it safe.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to be a point game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the face-off? Derrick Lewis got in his face.
Ooh, yeah.
My heart wants Derrick Lewis to win tonight. It's Houston. I'd love to see Derrick Lewis win the title.
Don't hurt me.
But I just feel like Cyril Gane's going to play it safe, outpoint him, and he's going to play that game tonight.
D-Mac brings up a great point, which I got to say, D-Mac showed up out of nowhere, surprised me.
D-Mac's in the house.
He surprised me as if it was like my birthday. Yeah. And he came bearing gifts.
What is that?
This is a custom.
Is that an edible?
Yeah, no. It's a metal edible.
I don't know.
No, it's a custom Darren McCarty grinder. It's one of the nicest grinders I've ever seen. So thank you, D-Mac. I appreciate it. But D-Mac brings up a great point. He said, out of this card, out of all 5 fights tonight, who's going to bleed the most?
I'm going to tell you, it's out of 2 fights.
Okay.
Unless Derrick Lewis sleeps Cyril Gane, which I hope he does, by the way.
I do.
I love Derrick Lewis.
I do too. I'm not gonna lie. I do too.
It's going to be the co-main event, Jose Aldo, Munoz, or it's going to be the opener, Casey Kenney, Song Yadong.
Now, see...
Unless the girls start scratching, because they hate each other.
They hate each other.
It's going to be great.
I look at this like, if I had to pick one fight that I could almost predict blood, it would have to be... You know, I'm going to take a wild one tonight. I'm going to go with Vicente Luque and Michael Chiesa. And the reason that I say that is because Vicente Luque is such a great striker.
Yeah.
As much as I want Michael Chiesa to win, Vicente Luque and Barberina
unreal,
was an insane fight.
Yes.
Blood gushing everywhere. I mean, these fighters, and when you look at Vicente's record, I mean, the man, he's got wins over Mike Perry. He's got wins over Nico
got the 20
Price.
wins. Aren't 19 of them by finish?
It's nuts.
That's insane.
But then you look at Michael Chiesa and what he did to Neil Magny.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. So, again, can't thank you enough for joining the show. You're watching the UFC 265 Watch Party with the Art of Combat podcast. Big shout out to Slim, who is here, Alex TD, and D-Mac in the building. Let's check the comments. We got Joey checking in, Epic checking in. D-Mac slumming it up with us peasants. Shout out to Epic in the chat and Joey as well. If you are in the chat, make sure that you check in. Tell us where you're watching from. Make sure that you share this, retweet this. When you look at this card, I notice a couple things. I notice a lot of even matchups.
Yeah.
When you look at the odds, the biggest difference in odds is the main event between the heavyweights.
Right.
Where you've got a plus 300 for Derrick Lewis, a minus 400 for Cyril Gane.
Disrespecting Derrick Lewis.
And that's the thing.
They really are.
When you look at what the fighter polls compared to the bets, I'm going to jinx myself here. I almost want to say that Vegas got this wrong.
I think so too, or very lopsided.
That's a better word for it.
I mean, because Cyril could win, play it safe, but dude, 3-1 favorite over Derrick Lewis.
3-1.
How many times has he proven us wrong?
Well, he's done it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at Olenek, when you look at Curtis Blades, when you look at Volkov, that
literally in the last 5 seconds,
449 in the final round.
Out.
You look at the win over Francis Ngannou, which we're not going to talk about that because that was the most boring fight in UFC heavyweight history. But I mean, you look at his wins: Travis Brown, Roy Nelson, Gabriel Gonzaga, which that was incredible, a round one knockout. 448 in the first round.
A lot of these fights where he's losing too, and just one hit.
That's why I could see if Cyril Gane was like a minus 200 and Derrick Lewis was a minus 200, 300, 270 even. That's embarrassing.
Another thing, we haven't seen Cyril Gane really tested.
We haven't. And that's what kind of scares me. When you look at...
We've seen Derrick Lewis.
When you look at Cyril Gane, okay, he's got wins over JDS, who is one of the greats of heavyweights.
But on his way down. On his way out. I mean,
he's 21.
He literally got let go after that fight.
Yeah. Rosenstruck, which he couldn't finish Rosenstruck, and he went to decision. Now, I will say this.
He played it safe with him, too.
That's what I'm terrified of for tonight.
Yeah.
Because we need, in order for this John Jones momentum to continue to build, you need a finish tonight. Even if it happens in the 5th round.
Yeah.
That's fine. But you absolutely need a finish if you're Derrick Lewis or Cyril Gane. Because if you really want that fight with Francis, because... Let's be honest, the UFC could pull the rug under Francis and say, hey, you're not fighting until 2022, but we'll give you John Jones.
Yeah.
But that would mean Stipe, even though he's accepted the fight, he gets pushed to the side, which Dana's done that
he could probably take on the winner of this fight tonight, maybe.
He could? Yeah. I mean, there's so many expectations with this card, and there's so many potential, barn burner matchups, but there's a lot at stake. Like, when you look at the odds, it's just, it's crazy to me. Every single fight but the heavyweights is super close. You've got minus 110 to kick off the card between Song Yadong and Kenney. You've got Torres, who is a minus 142 against Angela Hill, who's a plus 116. Then you got Vicente Luque, minus 123 versus a 102. Then a minus 128 for Jose Aldo. Pedro Munoz is a 104. So if you're betting tonight...
Pretty much almost even money across the board.
Yeah, if you're betting tonight, make sure that you go to mybookie.ag, use the promo code Woodward, get that 50% match on your first deposit. There we go. Sorry, I've had a lot of energy drinks. Here's the other thing, though, that I will tell you when it comes to bets, because last week I'm embarrassed to say the card went from 12 fights...
For the Strickland fight? Dude, he put a beating on Hall.
The card went from 12 fights to 9 fights.
Yeah.
So all of us that bet between myself, Matt, and Mike, we all lost a fight. So we had potential to win 4. I am embarrassed to even have my name up on this board right here because last week I went 0 for 4. And it was
0 for 4?
It hurt. It hurt me. Sean Strickland broke records for most significant strikes.
He's talking about murdering people in the cage and not apologizing for it. He's a savage.
Thing is with MMA is it's the only sport where you can talk about murdering someone and it's like, well, that just means that you're going to go into your next fight, trying to dominate.
Look, he got awarded a fight with Rockhold in Madison Square Garden.
I know.
I mean, dude, you got to talk your shit.
Listen, do your thing. I look at the potential matchups here. It's just so close that if you are betting and you want to look at my bets, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I did under 4.5 rounds for Cyril Gane and Derrick Lewis, and I picked Derrick Lewis. Did I use my brain? Absolutely fucking not. Like, I didn't. I used my heart. Because you know what? Last week I used my brain and it screwed me.
Yeah.
So,
let's try the heart today.
Yeah. And every time that I've used my heart, I end up having more kids. So, I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. So, if you are checking in right now, make sure that you check out our app as well, WSN Live. You could download it. Take us with you everywhere that you go. We're going to pull up the tail of the tape thanks to Alex and thanks to the, us upgrading to the big giant board right here.
Beautiful.
We're doing big things. We're going to kick it off with Yadong Song and Casey Kenney. 16-5 for Yadong Song and Casey Kenney at a 16-3. What do you like about this matchup? Because you look at Casey Kenney, obviously he lost to Dominic Cruz, but what do you see happening?
What I like about this fight is neither of them, they both bring pressure, and none of them like taking steps back.
Yeah.
And they're both rising stars.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
In a great division. I love that division.
You know what's crazy, too, when you look at the tail of the tape here? Song Yadong, 23 years old, 16-5 record going up against Casey Kenney, who's 30, but a 16-3-1 record. So almost identical records. Song Yadong's got 2 additional losses, 5'8" for Yadong, 5'7" for Casey Kenney.
Basically identical in everything.
Yeah.
Height, weight.
The only thing that's really different about this is the Southpaw versus Orthodox, but both, of course, fighting in the bantamweight division to kick off the card here. Casey Kenney's got 5 first-round finishes, 5 wins by submission, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and a Judo black belt. Now, obviously, with the Dominic Cruz fight, he didn't use a lot of that. He used a lot of getting on his bicycle and circling the cage cage because that's what Dominic Cruz does best is he makes
his footwork is insane. I mean, he's known for that.
Yeah. But I mean, with Casey Kenney too, he just got into the UFC recently.
Yeah.
So I mean, to get a fight like Dominic Cruz and lose via decision, a lot of people pick that. Yeah. I mean, you're going
You can't be mad at that.
Dominic Cruz has 20-plus wins and 3 defeats.
Former champion.
Yeah, you can't be mad at that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in this matchup. But really what I like is I like the bantamweights kicking off the card because this is a division that has really blown up in 2021.
It has.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard people arguing, even in the press conference, I think, that is it the best division in the UFC right now? I say no, personally, but it's up there. It's top 3.
Lightweight still the number 1 for you?
Yeah, I think so. There's just too many savages in that division.
I don't know, man. That welterweight division is looking pretty good lately.
Well, dude, the UFC's on fire right now.
Yeah.
Every division is great, but I mean, if I had to name a top 3, it's definitely lightweight, welterweight, and I throw bantamweight in there.
You know what? I don't know.
Middleweight, dude. Izzy and dude.
I know. I almost want to switch your picks to do welterweight above just because.
Okay, welterweight. I didn't have it in any order, but those are my top 3.
You know what it depends on? The card's coming up.
Yeah.
And we know that Kamaru Usman and Kamaru Usman and Covington are fighting. Gilbert Burns will fight literally anyone. He's been on Twitter asking for it. But the bantamweights, it's interesting because you obviously, there's kind of a mix-up with the title right now.
They got to run that back again. Clearly.
Run that back. But there's fighters that, to me...
TJ Dillashaw just parachuted back in. I know you hate TJ Dillashaw. Seriously. I like TJ, man. I do.
So...
I'll be honest. I thought he lost the fight, though, to... I thought he lost.
I fucking love you.
I'm dead serious.
They say like when you're doing sports shows, you're supposed to argue and fight.
But here's the thing.
I
do take damage. I don't know. I rate damage higher than I guess these judges do.
Yeah.
Because he did have more control up against the cage, but he wasn't doing much with it.
Right.
Sir, he definitely Sandhagen got controlled, but who did more damage? Did you see that gash in his eye?
No.
I mean,
and
I thought Sandhagen won.
And TJ said that he had injuries going into it and blah blah blah. But when it comes to this division the bantamweights, like, these are two tough kids. Song Yadong with 6 first-round finishes, Casey Kenney with 5. They're both in the octagon right now, and I always like to see when we kick off the card what suit Bruce Buffer is wearing. And it's always...
Bruce Buffer suits are,
It always looks like a 70s couch.
It does.
Whoever's in the YouTube... God... Jeez, Pete. I don't know if there's a way to ban somebody in the YouTube. Do you see that?
What are they saying, man?
If anyone from Woodward Sports is on the YouTubes, ban who Gwen Stefani is going crazy in the chats. This is nuts. I can't even say what she said. It's terrible.
It's a she?
Well, I mean,
she might be a he
behind the screen. The spammers are
screen.
Hitting strong today. They want to watch the card with us.
I mean, what do you want? We can't. We're going to get shut down.
I know. I wish
Uncle Dana will shut us down.
Uncle Dana will shut us down.
He definitely will.
Yeah. You know what's interesting about this fight, too, is the over-under. And if you had to guess right now, what is your over-under for rounds as far as...
1.5 rounds? I mean...
Yeah, it's usually 1.5.
Yeah, or 2.5 if it's a 5.
I want to say with this one, it's probably 1.5.
I'm going to say over on the 1.5.
I think so.
I think it'll go over a round and a half.
Do you think... see, when I look at Casey Kenney and I look at Yadong, I just wonder... Who's going to swing first? Because that's going to be very important.
Probably Song Yadong. Because actually, Kenny's more of a scrapper or a grappler.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. And you know, the thing is Song Yadong, they desperately need champions in China for the UFC. I mean, and Dana has
had Weili Zhang, but Rose kicked her head to the moon, which me and you screamed like little girls when that happened. I love Rose. I'm a big Rose fan.
Rose can't do it. Like Rose
she can do no wrong.
No, not at all. Looking at this matchup here, we're getting things ready to go, getting ready to kick off round 1. Dan Mergliotta, the referee, the UFC 265 watch party. If you're watching this, share it, spread the word.
Round 1's about to kick off.
Woo! I'm ready. Let's go. All right. Do ring crowd girls? I know this may be sexist. Do they have?
She's my favorite one, by the way.
Do they have a shelf life? All right, D-Mac's coming up.
You just missed it, D-Mac.
Yeah, you just missed it.
Her last name's Andrade. Oh, my God. What's her first name? I'm forgetting. But
I know there's
She's my favorite one. She's my favorite one.
All right,
it really doesn't, I guess. You're right.
Round 1, Kenney and Song Yadong. Center of the octagon.
Swinging already.
Nice kick to the body from Song Yadong to kick off the fight. See, and Casey Kenney already throwing in those, like, fake takedowns. Those, so many feints.
Yeah.
Song Yadong
Song has the knockout power, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about one punch knockout power.
I mean, 6 first-round finishes, and he got a nice 2 strikes in there. I don't know if it passed Kenny's guard. But regardless, even getting hit in the hands, that hurts. Like, you got 4-ounce gloves on. This is going to be a striker's delight here.
Yeah, I love this. It's a great way to kick off the card.
Yeah. 2 guys that are willing to just let it all go. And Song Yadong,
you can see the power in his guy. He's throwing evil intentions.
Ooh, that head kick almost landed. Shout out to D-Mac here.
D-Mac's in the house.
D-Mac, what are you seeing?
What you got, Art?
I got to go with Casey Kenney.
They're sizing each other up and
But
that's what the little guys, man. They size each other up and then they'll unload.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? 5'8"?
5'8", 5'7".
135. They're small guys.
Ooh, oh, he's got his leg. Oh, they're still standing, though. Casey Kenney went to go throw a body kick, and Song Yadong is grabbing that shit.
He keeps feinting for that takedown.
Usually somebody looks tentative and somebody looks overly aggressive.
Nice
they
shot from Kenney.
don't look that way. They both look confident in what they're doing.
Oh, they're both ready to swing, and that's the thing is they're not waiting for counters.
No.
I mean, they're both just picking their shots.
Dude, he's loading up.
Dude, this fight's going to be under a round and a half. It's got to be under a round and a half. I mean, these guys are
They're tough, though. That's the thing. That's the reason I gave it the over.
Both got chins, man. I mean, when you're 16-5 and 16-3, you've been through some wars. Casey Kenney shook his head. He said, he's sticking his tongue out. He said, come on.
He's crazy, dude.
Song
He's a crazy
Yadong
kid.
answered back with a couple shots. See, when you taunt like that, I almost wonder, like, did that hurt? Because to me...
They always say it does.
Yeah.
Every fighter I've ever talked to says it actually does hurt.
Song Yadong's got a nice 1-2.
Ooh,
nice shot from
hook.
Casey Kenney. Nice hook. Song Yadong backed up a little bit there after he got hit.
But see what I mean? They're really meeting in the middle. Nobody's really backing up.
God, they were throwing. 2:29 left in the first round. Utilize those leg kicks, too.
Yeah.
Kenney switching stances. Nice feints from both fighters. And Kenney doesn't want another decision.
No.
After going to the decision with Dominic Cruz, you want to come back and light the world on fire in the bantamweight division. And he could do it with a win over Song. God, these guys are
they are going for it.
Just nothing but hooks. I will say, not connecting as much as I would like. I think they respect each other's power.
Do they have knockout power, both of them?
Yeah.
Song Yudong definitely does.
6 first-round finishes for Song.
Nasty leg kick.
Yeah.
Do you recall how he finished?
Always strikes. Yeah.
Like legs, kicks?
Those hooks right there. I mean, and he doesn't really utilize his jab either. Kenny's starting to get pieced up here a little bit. You can see some damage on the nose. He keeps shaking his head, but he's getting hit with strikes. You can tell that he's getting aggravated.
It's a poker thing, like a poker face thing. Like he's hurt.
That miss on that spinning.
But they fake it.
That kick, if that would have landed, holy shit. Casey Kenney.
Wasn't there a big controversy a while back? Song Yudong versus your boy Chito Vera.
Yeah.
He didn't really win that fight.
No,
Cheeto
won that fight.
But
Cheeto
they
lost
gave it to Song Yudong.
Cheeto lost the Jose Aldo fight, but Cheeto won the Song. Casey Kenney drops Song, and now he looks. He almost went for a guillotine.
I told you, he's better on the ground.
Oh, he's got him stretched out.
That's a good double arm.
Yeah,
but
it was a left hook caught him.
Yeah,
he went for a kick. Song went for a kick, and Kenny caught him on the way down with the left.
They're both standing.
He got back up though.
Kenny's up against the fence though.
I thought he had him double overhand on the ground.
Yeah.
He hurt.
He did a good job to escape.
36 seconds left in the first round. Back to the center of the octagon for both fighters. Now Kenny's got him on his back foot because he hurt him. He hurt him.
He definitely hurt him.
Oh, yeah. But see, he's going for that ducking.
Dude,
he's going for it.
He's breathing out of his mouth, too. Pretty heavy.
Yeah. That's the thing. Usually bantamweights don't get tired, but I mean, when you're throwing like this, anybody would get tired.
He's throwing with nothing but...
I'm tired watching.
Yeah, this is 8 seconds left in the first round. And he pointed at him after he got that hook in.
He did.
And the
a nice body kick, too.
God, what
That's a good first round. That's a good first round.
Woo! And they're in Houston at the Toyota
So the fans
Center.
are packed. Oh, yeah. They got a full house in Houston.
That feeling has to just be incredible.
There's no COVID, just so you know, in Texas.
No, there's no COVID in Texas. No. Is there still COVID in Michigan?
No, I know. That was a good first round.
That was a very good first round. What are your takeaways?
That's a great way to start the...
beautiful way.
Start the card off.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Casey's going to come into the second round a lot more confident. He dropped him.
Yeah.
Right? Got him hurt. He was breathing heavy. So, I don't know. I think
that's a great question, though, Art, is what you said is that should be one of the ones on your interviews. Hey, last question. Ask everybody.
Yeah.
When we see guys gimmicking after they get hit, is that because it hurts?
They're hurt,
Absolutely.
Right. But they want to show that they're not hurt, so they'll laugh or they'll even say good shot. Or, dude, every fighters I've talked to always say that.
Yeah, I mean, I know that. I know that in hockey fights, you know, not as it's going on, but you're in the box or later, you're like, bro, dude, that's nice. That one.
Yeah. Mikey TikTok chimed in and has a comment for you, D-Mac. It says, please tell D-Mac to stop breathing in the mic. It's giving me chills watching.
Are the hairs on his back standing up?
Yeah, it's like,
I'm bringing you into the fight, bro.
Yeah, this is the difference. Because
he's breathing.
You're not breathing heavy watching football. You're breathing heavy watching this.
Hell
this is entertaining. Second round,
the UFC, man.
I'm like, it's like going into boxing mode. I'm exhaling on watching punches.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. Center of the octagon. Nice leg kick from Casey Kenney as we enter the second round. 4:37 left. See, and Song Yudong's got those hooks, but he's not connecting on them.
No.
To where Casey Kenney is,
he's telegraphing. He sees them coming.
And he's using feints. Casey Kenney's doing a great job. Wow, someone gave the round 10-9 to Song?
No.
Casey Kenney got
out of their mind.
Yeah, Kenney dropped Song in the first round. That doesn't count for shit now.
It's one of those tweeters, though.
It's one of those tweeters.
Who the hell are you talking about, bro? They don't know what they're watching.
Shout out to Ryan in the chat, Epic in the chat, Detroit Dabber. Appreciate you guys checking in. UFC 265. 139 shot for Casey Kenney.
But dude,
your
dog caught him back.
He did.
Your dog caught him back.
It's who can hit harder. That's all that this matchup is right now.
Yeah.
No ground game.
Exactly.
Just
my favorite kind of fight.
Yeah, two strikers.
At least for the casual fan, they love this type of
now,
thing.
see, if Kenny's smart, he's got... See, I was just going to say, he's got that, not only the leg kick, but the head kick. Really make Song change stances. He's putting that leg out there. Kick him.
He is. He's had good success with that left hook. Man.
Yeah.
Whoever combos something up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you do a leg kick, a hit to the body, hit to the head, it's over. That's the thing. They're both going for those one-shot hooks, and Casey Kenney's landing them. Song's not out of this, though, either. He's putting a lot of power behind his punches. 3:11 left in the second round. Ooh, two shots to the body from Song. Shots. Those were nice shots to the body, too. Bouncing off the rib cage. Ooh, nice chin check by Kenney. That hook again. He's got to utilize a couple straights. There we go. Use those straights. God, these guys are swinging.
It's like they walk each other down. Yeah. What's happening.
Yep. You go forward, I go forward.
That always makes for a great fight.
Bantamweights are on fire this year, man. It's incredible.
You know what would be cool? You know how in the football, but if you had the paint of the two different colors of their walking scheme of how the pace of because this one's symmetrical. These guys are just circling.
They are just circling each other.
Absolutely. I mean, they are
really swinging.
Yeah.
Bro.
And Song's not out of this. The great thing about the bantamweight division, we're going to see this for the end of the fight, if it goes that long. These guys do not gas.
No. They have the best cardio, usually. The featherweights, the bantamweights, especially the flyweights.
Oh, the flyweights are insane.
They just go.
Yeah. I mean, you looked at Brandon Moreno.
Oh, insane. He went for the takedown.
Yeah, wow. Casey Kenney going for the clinch. Song got out of it fairly quickly, too.
I mean, he trains with Uriah Faber.
Well, they're switching. The odds are saying plus 110 for Kenney. What are they? I mean, in the second round, Song hasn't gotten dropped yet. I love the showboating, too.
Yeah, me too.
Whenever somebody gets off a good strike on the opponent, it's like, no, it didn't hurt me.
Of course it didn't.
Yeah, it did. Casey keeps faking that head kick, too. Very Anderson Silva-esque. That front kick. Oh, God, these guys are just going at it. Casey Kenney still making Song back up, but then Song just answered with a nice 1-2.
That was the leg kicks,
kick
man.
from Song. Kenney seems like the fresher fighter, though. Pressing forward. I don't know if that uppercut landed. So far for significant strikes, Song's actually up on significant strikes. 24 for the first round, 25 for the second round to Casey's 17 and 16. So maybe we're watching a different fight. I mean, the first round I would definitely give it to Casey.
Well, you're a homer,
I definitely give it to Kenney.
Wherever
first
you're
round.
betting, you're calling.
This one could be a toss-up.
100%.
This round could be a toss-up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I mean they're both. Nobody's dropped.
They're both
anyone.
working.
Yeah.
Right. I give you, you give me. I give you, you give me.
Yeah.
30 seconds left in the second round. Oh, nice shot from Casey Kenney.
Oh,
nice shot again from Casey Kenney. Nice kick from Casey Kenney. Song's got to answer back. Nice grapple from Song against the cage. Now, see, Casey, the end of the round is see, there we go. It's always interesting. You've got to make sure that the end of the round.
He's going for that takedown within a few seconds.
Yeah, or even, a clinch to where you've got your opponent up against the cage is very important.
I mean, the last thing the judges are going to see is you're in control. They count that shit. All those little control.
I don't know how to score that round.
I mean, that's how TJ Dillashaw won the fight.
Can you score it even?
I mean, you can, but I don't know how to score that round. I really don't.
There you go. Look at that right hook. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And here's that left. Boom, straight down.
Yeah. That was almost like a Superman punch with no cage.
Like a half Superman punch.
Yeah, I don't know how to score that one. I really don't.
That one could be a toss-up. The first one definitely was Kenney.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. They were saying, it was plus 110 for Casey, which, I mean, still, that's
Those
extremely
were the updated odds?
Yeah, in the middle of the second round.
Wow.
But, I mean, honestly, both fighters don't have a whole lot of damage on their face. Mm-hmm. Right now is the time to go. Yeah. Because it could be 1-1.
This is go time right now.
It could very well be 1-1.
I lean a little more towards Kenney, though. But we'll see.
I do, too. I mean, Songida got dropped in the first round. Twitter trolls saying it was 10-9 dong.
Yeah.
I don't know
Tweeter. I did call it Tweeter, didn't I?
They're probably smoking that good D-Mac shit.
Yeah, they are.
Man, I don't know. But this is a good fight regardless.
One of those D-Mac edibles.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. Third and final round.
He didn't even shake his hand. He swung.
He just started swinging.
Dude, you can't. Third round, you shouldn't be shaking anybody's hand.
Song's ready to go. Ready to go.
They probably told him in the corner, you might be down.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
I mean, I bet you both corners
coming
said you're
out.
down.
He's coming out hot.
Yeah. I mean, and this is it. This is your third round. You know, if you're Casey Kenney, you don't want to be known as a decision fighter. You don't want to be known as a fighter that, you know, can throw hands but not land really damaging shots. Sure, you got a knockdown. And if you're Song, you're so young in your career. Like, you've got all this potential.
We're gonna have some. We're gonna have an audience here on Woodward any second now.
Woodward's lit tonight, too.
Hell yeah, there's a lot of people driving by.
A fucking 31-year-old man that just used the word lit. If you leave the broadcast, I completely understand.
Hey, it's okay, man. We get lit at Woodward Sports, guys.
They're still taunting each other, too. Back in the center of the octagon, 4 minutes left still plenty of action left. Casey Kenney is putting Song on his back foot. Ooh,
nice little combo there.
That was like a 4-punch combination from Song. And then a kick to the body, 2 of them for Song. 3 of them now. Come on, Kenney. Use those elbows. Block. See, and I like this meeting in the center. And again, at first you're like, oh, Casey Kenney's making him go on his back foot. Now Song's making Kenney go on his back foot.
But what I noticed just in the last couple of rounds, just observing, Kenney had a lot of success closer to the cage, up against the cage where he couldn't go anywhere. That's where he was catching him with those left hooks.
It's a very good observation.
Yep.
And Song's good at those combinations, those quick 1, 2, 3, 4, and boom, then he gets out.
He's explosive.
And even if you're not landing, let's say you're landing only 2 of them, you're still hitting the guard. Nice kick to the body. Looked like a sternum kick. Casey Kenney landed that one. Casey Kenney's so hard to put down, too, because now you're starting to see a switch. You're starting to see Song take over.
He was trying to go for that takedown.
Yeah, for a single
kick.
leg and then threw an extra shot in there.
Oh,
that was a nice head kick from Kenney. But Song just ate it and kept moving forward.
Oh, he went for it again.
Yeah. Kenny's getting tired. You can tell.
Yeah.
Breathing out of his mouth.
Ooh. Yeah,
He's getting pieced up a little bit, too. He's still got half the round. Kenney can't lose this fight.
Yeah.
Losing against Dominic Cruz and then Song. I mean, 2 great fighters in the bantamweight division, but you're not going to be...
that body kick, man.
Yeah, another one. He's landed at least 5 or 6 of those.
Dude, they're right in the middle, bro.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Man,
those he hit him with that body shot again.
I know. Song's getting those body shots in and then body to the head, body to the head. It's almost as if he's watched some boxing. Kenny's just missing, too.
Yeah, he is. And that's tiring him out some more.
46 head strikes for Kenney. I mean, you're starting to get pieced up, man. And then you go to your wrestling.
That's exactly why they go for those takedowns. When they're getting pieced up, that's what they do. They go for the takedown.
Song halfway stuffed that and still was able to get out of it. Kenny's tired.
Yeah, he is.
It's over for Kenney.
You could definitely see it.
I mean, he's got to hope for a Hail Mary Matthew Stafford shit right now because it ain't happening for him. You can switch your feet up all you want, Kenny. You can do that Muhammad Ali shuffle. It ain't doing shit for you right now.
More than anything, trying to just confuse you down.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, man. You can shuffle your feet all you want. You're not landing your strikes.
No.
I mean, he might have landed the hook there. It looked like... I mean, Song's getting tired too, though. These guys have been swinging for...
Almost had him there.
Almost 3 solid rounds. Man,
we're probably going to the distance.
Yeah. Yeah, you were right on the over-under.
We're going to the judges.
You need to start,
I just knew they're both tough.
You need to start
that.
betting, Ace. You do.
I should get starting because I'm always pretty accurate with my stuff.
Yeah. See, and I've been afraid to bring you to the betting because then if you defeat me, I mean, the art of combat or the ace of combat.
No, I'm never going to do that.
3 letters, sound similar.
I'll just do it for the money, man. I'll take a little money.
I'm not going to do it for the fame.
I don't want the fame. I want the money.
Song 3 for 3 in takedown defense. It looks like Kenney might have got pieced up right there.
I think he got hurt on that
last one.
Yeah,
he got hurt a little bit. 28 seconds left. Kenny's still swinging, but, I mean, this fight's all Song Yadong in the 3rd round. I mean, those body shots.
It hurts, man. That hurts.
Song Yadong barely sweating, too. Please don't set him up.
They're about to hear the 10-second clappers, and they're going to start swinging even more.
Please don't set Song up with a Cheeto rematch. Please, God, no. I mean, he looks
He went for the takedown. Got it.
Yeah, wow.
Wow, if this is the way he ends it.
1 for 4 in takedowns.
That one takedown and ending the round like that can get him that win.
What a fight, though.
Let's see how they end it, though. Or let's see how the judges.
Shout out to Michael who said this is good commentary, though, in my opinion. Thanks, guys. We appreciate your opinion here. Thank you.
Oh, that's good.
That could have won him the fight right there. That little takedown.
That last 3-second take.
I
will say this though.
If it was that close.
Yeah, if it's that close, that takedown and a few strikes, I'm telling you.
Yeah, 3 judges like usual tonight for the UFC event, obviously. 1 judge has only commentated 1 UFC event other than tonight. This is his 2nd one. Yeah. So, I mean...
We do have some terrible judging, let's be honest.
And it's never going to change. It's never going to change, you know? It's never going to change.
I'm very interested in the scorecards.
Hey, while we're in between the breaks, start a new career with Northwestern Tech. You can get more information at northwesterntech.edu. Here's the thing. If you're looking to get into the air conditioning realm field, if you're looking to get into HVAC, it is the HVAC school that gets you to where you need to be. 10th month program, and you can get in. And I'm not going to lie, Alex, like I'm sweating to the point to where we might have to throw the air on. Yeah. Like, we might have to.
By the way, recession-proof career. Like,
absolutely.
During COVID, those AC guys, heating guys, they're all still working. And they make great money.
Here's the thing, too. You know that I'm a real handyman when I said when you do the AC work. I don't know shit about
I'm not a handy guy, but I know that line of work and just blue-collar America, bro. Like, they make good money. It's hard work.
Here's the other thing, too. I told Fish, I said, listen, if we get let go from the Woodward Sports Incorporated, let's go to Northwestern Tech together. He said he was down.
Together.
I would love nothing more. I don't
just to be in class together,
dude. I don't ever want to not work with Fish ever again. He's my best friend here. He's a good dude. So shout out to Fish if you're watching.
What do you call it? He'll be your apprentice, like on the job.
Perfect.
That would be great.
Yeah, good stuff.
He'll be like, Fish, give me the hammer.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so here we go.
Let's see these scorecards.
Could it be a split decision?
What if it's a draw? They rarely do draws in the UFC.
I'm so nervous right now. I'm so nervous. I need Kenney to win for my
It's clearly close because you can see both of them are tensing up.
Yep. I know Song won this, though. Song won it. Oh, wow. They're doing a split decision. Song won.
Dong won. Okay.
Decision. And well deserved,
I'm not too mad at that.
Well deserved. Kenney can't be mad at that. Yeah. I mean, hop up on the fence, man. It was a good fight. I mean, so far, if you ask me, you've got your $50,000 bonus. Yeah. You can shake your head all you want, but you lost. What do you take away from that fight, Ace?
Close fight. Yeah. Very close. What's their rankings? Let me see what the rankings are. Just to see where it lands them after this fight, where they should go. Bantamweight, where are you at, bantamweight? Bantamweight. There we go.
Yeah, winner by split decision. A much-needed win, too, for Song Yadong, who now improves.
Well, are they not even ranked?
No, I know Casey Kenney isn't ranked. I know he was ranked number 10 when he fought Dominic Cruz, I do believe.
Wow, none of them are ranked.
Detroit Dabber says he doesn't agree with that decision at all. I mean, I don't blame you, man. I listen, now my fucking picks are screwed.
I leaned a little more towards Kenney myself.
Yeah.
Especially with that last second
first
takedown.
Round, man. I mean,
the first round
alone.
And then that last few seconds with the takedown. I don't know. I thought he might have squeaked it out.
That's the thing, though. I mean, honestly, it's judging criteria that just doesn't make sense to me. But it's not supposed to make sense to me.
I've seen worse decisions, though. We've seen worse decisions, so I'm not too mad at it.
Someone in the comments said, porn name guy is going to win. Song Yadong. Yep, there you go. Casey Kenney, the guy with 2 first names. Shout out to Jenna in the chat.
That's hilarious.
Sounds like a porn star name. Yeah, Song Yadong. So, Detroit Dabber, R.I.P. Parlay. I'm right there with you, man. Yeah, I'm right there with you. But you know what? Plenty of action still. The ladies are up next. Super excited for this one here.
This should be a good scrap.
Do you?
I think so.
When you look at Angela Hill, she's very much like wins a couple, loses a couple, wins a couple,
loses a couple. That's been the story of her whole career.
Yeah, but I mean, she's got a reach advantage in this one. So, the stars are out in Houston. Got Trey the Truth up on the screen. We had some stars in here. We had D-Mac in here. Again, a shout out to D-Mac for the grinder. If you're looking for a good quality grinder, check out D-Mac Grinders. Now I know why he named his band Grinder. It all makes sense now. Shout out to Ryan in here. Pistons Talk said someone get D-Mac a chair. He's gone. He left me. 12-5, back-to-back wins for Torres. It needs a win to really move up in the division. She's number 10 right now. I think with a win, she could possibly move up to number 8. But Angela Hill looks ready.
She's ranked number 12.
Number 12,
I'm looking at the rankings now.
13-9, second highest takedown defense in the UFC strawweight history. That's awesome. Man, talk about a warm-up. They're showing her on the screen right now.
They fought,
Holy
6
shit.
years ago, and Tisha Torres won that, and they got real catty at the press conference. I think we're going to have a good scrap. I think Angela Hills wins. I think she takes it.
To me, that was cringy. That was cringy. I'm not going to lie.
The press conference?
Yeah, it was just
It was a little cringy.
It was one of the worst press conferences.
Yeah.
Because you had Cyril Gane, who, I mean, listen, he's from France. I get it. But my thing is
what was the highlight of the press conference? I'll tell you what it is right now.
We're going to say the same exact thing.
When that French reporter asked Derrick
Lewis. When he said,
Lewis,
excuse my French, but fuck you.
Fuck you and fuck it, dude. That was amazing.
That was awesome.
That was so on point.
Yeah, that was awesome. It made me happy.
Me too.
Yeah. If you're checking in right now, let us know where you're watching from. And if you're thinking about placing some bets, there's still plenty of action coming up. I'm going to tell you what, right now, I'm going to go with just picks off the top of my head of who I would go with, and I want you to do the same. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4 fights remaining. Math is hard.
Okay, let me go to the fight card. All right, got it in front of me.
Torres and Hill. Who you got?
I'm leaning Hill.
Me too. Would you say over or under a round and a half?
Over. Mm-hmm. I think it goes, honestly, the whole, we're going to go to decision.
Yeah. If it doesn't, I'll be very surprised. So if you're thinking about betting, mybookie.ag, use the promo code Woodward, and maybe do a couple parlays with us tonight. So we'll go Angela Hill. If you're like, I don't know, I'm more of a Torres, I would definitely go over a round and a half on that fight then.
For sure. That'll go to decision.
Yeah, Vicente Luque, who's a minus 123 versus Michael Chiesa, who is a plus 102 in the 170 division. This one's tough.
This is a harder fight to pick. I do lean more towards Chiesa, though.
Me too.
Because his grappling is insane, and his control, once he gets you on the ground, you see what he did to Magny?
Yeah.
Who does that to Magny?
Yeah. You're seeing these fighters like Neil Magny and Jeff Neal, you're seeing them, especially with Jeff Neal, who's like, oh man, he's the second coming of Christ, and then you just got pieced up.
And did you see the face-off? He's a lot bigger than Luque as well.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning Chiesa if we're doing this pick thing right now.
Yeah, if we're doing picks, I got to be honest with you. I would go under a round and a half on this fight.
Really?
I really would. Yeah, I just have a feeling these two guys want to win so bad. You've got, Vicente Luque, Michael Chiesa, 170. The winner isn't going to get a title shot by any means.
But they're right on the cusp of a title shot.
Exactly.
They're right there.
And when that happens, when you have two fighters that are like, man, I stack this one up with another one, I could get a title shot, I would definitely think under a round and a half. Jose Aldo, Pedro Munoz. I think people are sleeping on Pedro Munoz.
I agree. I still lean a little Jose Aldo on this.
Really?
Lately. I'm only going with lately. Jose Aldo has only been losing to the top 3, top 5 guys.
Yeah.
He's been destroying everybody in the bottom.
Yeah.
Half of the top 15.
I think when it comes down to this fight, again, not another winner gets a title shot by any means.
Yeah, no.
But you're 1 or 2 fights away. If you get this one in, you got to win on your mark. Then, who knows what happens next, especially in the bantamweight division.
Yeah.
Pedro Munoz, Jose Aldo. I'm going to lean, obviously, Pedro Munoz, like I just said. That's another one to where I would say under a round and a half.
Yeah, either it could, I absolutely it could go Munoz's way as well.
Yeah.
I agree. I think under a round and a half, that's a safe bet.
Yeah.
I agree. I think
Here is the one where if you're looking at odds, you're going to look at us like, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Why would you pick Derrick Lewis? But if you cover MMA and you're a fan of MMA, you're always going to be wrong every once in a while. And it might happen tonight. That's the thing about fighting and mixed martial arts in general. In football, you've got those Hail Marys in the fourth quarter, but you know that they're coming in the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. In the UFC and in MMA, that fourth quarter Hail Mary could happen the first 10 seconds in the first round.
Yes.
It's anybody's fight. So with that being said, Derrick Lewis, Cyril Gane, under 4.5 rounds, I would almost say is my lock of the night. And I know that's crazy.
I agree.
But Derrick Lewis does not want to have a Derrick Lewis Francis Ngannou 2 in the form of this fight.
No.
Where do you see this fight going, and what is your pick?
This one is hard because my heart is heavy on Derrick Lewis.
Yeah.
And we've all been proven wrong many times about Derrick Lewis when he's the underdog.
Absolutely.
It's going to go one of 2 ways. So if you want to bet these kind of 2 ways, this is how I think it's going to go. It's either going to be Cyril Gane by decision. So that means that it's going to the judges. That's what's going to happen, guys. I'm telling you. or Derrick Lewis is going to fucking sleep him anywhere within the first 3 rounds. That's how it's going.
First 3?
Yeah.
Really?
That's how I see it going, man.
I could see him pulling off a 4th or 5th round, though, honestly.
I hope so.
But I think under
my
4.5.
I guess maybe this is what I should be saying. If it's going to go to decision, Cyril Gane's going to win.
Yeah.
If somebody's getting slept or knocked out, Derrick Lewis is going to be doing the knocking out.
Could you imagine?
Whenever it happens.
Dude, how many times have we sat at this desk and we've said, there's no way that happens, and then it happens.
Dude, Derrick Lewis slept Curtis Blades.
I know.
Volkov.
While Curtis was going in for a takedown.
Yes.
And that's what's interesting about this, because everybody must have forgot that his last win was against Curtis Blades, who is a striker, but is also someone who is dominant
wrestler.
on the ground.
He's a top dog wrestler.
And the heavyweight division, being a wrestler and being a grappler is everything. That's why Cyril Gane is where he's at, because in the heavyweight division, it's these. These are what get you that
went for the takedown. It was a nasty uppercut.
It didn't even, but it looked like something out of a video game, and it almost looked like a glitch, because all of a sudden, I didn't even notice the uppercut at first.
He was done there.
Yeah.
Then he added 2 more hammer lunchbox punches.
Yeah.
I mean, it was bad. Actually, because it was still at the apex, he was snoring so loud. I mean, he slept him hard.
Here's what we can do. Alex, I know Adam is watching right now.
What up, Adam?
Adam, can we make a bet that if this fight goes to decision, can we turn the damn air back on? Can I bet with it? Because the only way that I can get things done around here is if I bet with Adam. So, if...
You need like a little fan, though. They sell these little fans, blow it right on you.
It's so fucking hot in here.
Yeah.
Like, it's hotter than normal.
It's warm right now.
Yeah.
It's all those
Yo, these Monster
you
Energy
have drunk
drinks
a
are
lot
not
of Monster
healthy.
Energies.
Really?
I'm not at all.
Yeah, it's warm, though. No, I mean, compared to what it's always normally, it's cold in here normally.
Alex is sweating. He's perspirating.
He is.
I sound like such a diva. Now I know how Joik feels.
Probably because he's staring at Tisha Torres. She's about to walk in the cage.
Yeah. I'm more of a... you know what? Let's go over that right now. Let's be completely sexist.
The hottest chicks in the
hottest
UFC?
chicks in MMA.
Period? Okay, there's a handful of them for sure.
Okay.
It ain't Tisha Torres. No offense to her.
Yeah.
I would go... Who do I like?
Raquel Pennington?
I like her in a weird kind of way. But,
Really?
But hang on.
What?
How about the girl
That's so terrible.
on last week's card that won the 50K and she was broke? Buys.
Buys.
She's kind of hot, bro.
She's a good-looking lady. Yeah.
Buys is hot. I like who was about to fight Amanda Nunes? Jessica Pena? Not Jessica Pena.
Juliana Pena.
Juliana Pena.
Yeah.
I like her too.
Pena's a very...
Juliana
Paige Van
Juliana
Zandt.
Pena?
Yeah.
Paige Van Zandt.
Paige Van Zandt is like the number
Rachel
one pick.
Ostovich.
Yeah.
Those are no-brainers.
The ostrich lady. I always call her ostrich lady.
Ostovich.
Ostovich.
Yeah.
She is a gem. You know who is absolutely beautiful and who is a future star? Aldana.
I like her.
Aldana.
I like her.
She's beautiful.
I like her. Okay, can I add one more to the list?
Yeah.
Ariana Lipski.
I love Lipski.
She's Brazilian.
And Thug Rose with hair.
I love Thug Rose.
With or without hair?
But I'll be honest, it's a different kind of love for Thug Rose. Dude, I love the person Thug Rose, man.
With or without hair?
It's too much. With hair, she was hot.
Yeah.
Not too much without the hair.
Are you a Jessica Andrade kind of guy?
Hell no, bro.
Sorry.
What do I look like
if
to
this
you,
ever
man?
gets to these fucking fighters, we're both dead. Like,
I know.
We're both dead. I commented one time and I was like, yeah, Jessica Andrade, I could whoop her. And somebody came after me and was like, fuck you, you're talking shit about fighters. They can kill you. I know. All right, let's go to this tail.
People are too sensitive these days.
Let's go to this tail.
We're halfway joking.
Angela Hill versus Torres. Super excited for this one. 13-9, of course, for Angela Hill.
So yeah, I predicted this is going to decision.
Yeah, 36 years old for Angela Hill, 5'2", 64.5-inch reach, fighting orthodox in the strawweight division. 12-5, 31 years old for Torres, 5'1", 60.5-inch reach, orthodox as well, and both fighting in the strawweight division. I gotta say, I love Angela Hill's hair. I love it.
Although it's not looking like that right now.
No.
But yes,
you've got to put it in the braids. I get that, but I love her hair. I think she's very good looking too. So there you go, in case you were wondering.
All right.
So let's get to this action, man.
And speaking of Raquel Pennington, when we be doing our sexist thing,
yeah,
that's her girlfriend right there.
That is her girlfriend.
Or they might even be engaged, I think. I know they're dating, though.
Yeah.
Tisha Torres. So I think she's in the corner, far left. See her? That's Raquel Pennington.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Now, Raquel Pennington could totally beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, no, she's
could
like
definitely
legit.
beat the shit out of me. All right, so Adam, the bet is that if this fight goes to decision, we got to turn this air back on.
It's going to decision.
I'm dying.
No doubt.
I mean, this is what do we, you guys forget who I am? Come on, do you know who I am? I'm just joking. Please don't kill me. All
it's
right,
art.
Let's get
Here
this
we
going.
go. Round one.
Watch a flash knockout happen in the first round.
Imagine that.
Round one. Hill versus Torres. A rematch, too.
Yeah, it is.
And a much-needed win for Hill. Number 12 ranked against
Torres coming out strong.
Torres, number 10. Ooh,
Look at that push kick.
Nice push kick from Torres.
She's like, bitch, get away from me.
Angela Hill's got to get some respect. Get some respect out of Torres. I don't know who she was throwing at there. She was about 3 feet away from her. What the fuck are you doing, Angela Hill? Literally punching
at her
at air.
shadow.
Yeah. Ooh, nice shot from Angela Hill, though. Torres tried to counter, but could not make it happen.
What? Superman punch from
Torres
Tisha Torres?
Torres is throwing some strikes. I feel like a flash knockout could happen, man, with the way these girls are throwing.
Like I said,
Torres throws combination.
She's very explosive, by the way, in the first round. That's why they call her the Tiny Tornado.
Yeah.
That's her nickname. That's the Tiny Tornado.
I love the fun facts from Ace.
Dude, I got to hit you with the fun facts.
You weren't prepared for the fun facts.
Exactly.
Both meeting in the center of the octagon. I think there's a lot of striking tonight, and I'm completely okay with that.
I'm okay with the striking.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Wow, nice trip to a takedown for Angela Hill. Watch out for those up kicks, Angela.
Watch out. Oh,
take her out. She's gonna end up getting. No.
Wow.
She's got her. She's like using her leg to start a lawnmower. Jesus Christ. She's trying to pull that bitch up. Angela Hill's got the clinch right now.
She's getting back up though.
I don't know. She's got both those arms locked in. She could do another trip, or she could just lift her up. But Torres is built.
She is.
See, Angela Hill's fighting a smart game. This right here, play the clinch game with her and tire her out. Mm-hmm. Torres has got to be on EPO or some shit, right?
She got
another takedown. 2 for 2 in takedowns for Angela Hill.
You said Tisha Torres got to be on EPO?
She's got to be, dude. She's got to be on steroids.
She's stacked, bro.
Everyone who's watching, go Google. Well, you could see her right there. I mean, she is...
That doesn't even do her justice. She's more jacked than that.
She's terrifying. She's she's just built different too. And you know what? It might be all natural, but Angela Hill's proven that it don't matter if you're juiced up or not. She's giving it to her right now. Getting those combinations in. Making sure to keep that distance too with that front kick. She's really putting that front kick out there.
Dude, that's the second time she caught that leg kick.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Torres is going to stop throwing that too. Center of the octagon, 2:12 left in the first round. Ooh. See, this is what I like, though. They're starting to throw those kicks. One of these shots landed from either fighter could put each other out.
Man.
Ooh, she almost landed that Anderson
God.
Silva front kick. Hill's got that fucking front kick like a spring. Just...
They're the third time, dude.
She keeps grabbing that leg. You're exactly right, Ace.
I'm telling you. I'm paying attention to this. And that's that second Superman punch.
Yeah. Casey Kenney threw that same exact punch, too.
He did. They were backstage game planning.
Angela Hill's got to close that distance. Look at how much distance between both of them. Oh, swing and a miss with that head kick for Angela Hill, but she's still throwing it.
Ooh. Right hook and a push kick.
Yeah.
Takedown.
Oh, a takedown now. Well, springs right back up and lands the hook. Angela Hill.
This is a good fight.
Yeah, it is. Way more exciting than what I was predicting. I was going to do a bathroom break during this fight.
Sometimes you do.
I need a stadium buddy. Have you heard of those?
What are those?
It's like a thing that attaches to your dick and you just piss in it.
Like a catheter or whatever they call that thing?
Yeah, it's like
the bag?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, heck.
Broadwell brought it up to me and I was like, that's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea during the broadcast.
Yeah. If you hear a slight waterfall, it's just me urinating.
Ignore it.
51 seconds left in the first round. Both in center of the octagon.
Why are you doing that, Tisha? I mean, she's really living up to the name Tornado. Fucking over here doing spinning shit.
That was so bad.
Oh, my God. That was bad as hell.
Oh,
nice
they're
uppercut.
swinging. They're swinging. Both landed shots. Nothing but hooks. Back and forth. These girls are not afraid to throw hands.
She's going to come out tired in the second round.
Oh, yeah. Torres is going to be tired. And that's the thing. Angela Hill's durable for 3 rounds. She's durable for 5.
She is.
Torres is getting tired. She's got her hands low.
Yeah.
She's got her hands low already with 10 seconds left in the first round.
she's
Some
like-
Tony Ferguson moves from
I
Angela
know.
Hill. There we go. Get that takedown to close the round, Angela.
What a great first round.
Great. Whoa. Where's the fucking ref? What are you doing?
I know.
Ah, that was a good first round.
No bathroom breaks for you, Art.
Nope. I'm sitting through this one. Hill's got heart. That's right, Lions Rumble. Appreciate you checking in, brother. See what we got going on.
They kind of both went at each other.
They're calling
What
you.
are some of these comments, man?
They're saying Ace is a fun fact funnel. That's beautiful.
I'll take
That's
it.
beautiful. That was cheesy as fuck, but going with the Twister theme.
Who cares, man? We're just having fun up here, watching some UFC.
Ian said, "Have you heard your laugh? If you're referring to me, yes. Your mother loves it. It's great." I'm sorry. If you just, I feel like if you're gonna talk shit, I'm not gonna just sit here. I've got a terrible laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. We've all
So
got
looking at this
flaws.
first round, Angela Hill doesn't look that beat up. She's got a little mouse underneath the eye.
Yeah.
Second round here, Toyota Center. Looks like a packed crowd, too. I'm excited, man. Hey, UFC needs to come to Michigan.
Now, with our governor, I mean, hey,
Yeah.
they're probably going to start face masks and all that bullshit. And Dana White ain't playing that. He said, I'm sticking to Texas and Florida.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, and Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Second round, second round.
Round
kicking
2.
off.
There she goes
these girls are
again with the
swinging already.
tornado
I love it.
spinning.
Angela Hill's got to close that distance, and she's doing that by getting Torres to go towards the cage. She's making her back up. The Twitter fam is saying 10-9 Torres.
Really?
Yeah,
I kind of lean a little more towards
Yeah, me
Angela
too.
Hill on that round.
Oh, wow, they're swinging. Ooh, shots going back and forth. Torres mixing it up with the kicks. It's very interesting to me that Torres is the one backing up when she's the heavier striker.
Normally, yeah, she's the one moving forward. But,
Wow,
but
but
that's a
Angela-
sign that she's tired.
Yeah. And Angela Hill's making her work for it. I mean, Angela Hill's getting those 1-2s off. She's getting those hook shots off. Let's check the comments.
Yeah, comments are probably funny. Usually they are.
Yeah, shout out to Ian and Jim and Jenna in the chat. 355. Nice shot again. Nice 1-2 from Angela Hill. She needs a knockout. She just to cement not only her record and to prove that she's more than just a number 12, but she's getting pieced up with those shots too from Torres. Torres is tough. Is it just me or does Torres have like T-Rex arms? It seems like not a very long reach.
Right.
Like what is she sitting at?
What is the reach?
60 to 64. Yeah. I mean,
you could tell.
Angela's using that distance. Yeah, utilizing her reach.
Oh, now she
Grabbing
got,
that
now
leg
she got
again.
it.
Get
Oh.
a takedown, Angela. Don't swing in the paint with her. She's going to fuck you up. She's done that multiple times. Get your shots in and move.
Man.
Pivot! I mean, just an active fight, though. Now she's got her
Ooh.
back. Angela
took
has
her
got her
back,
back.
took her down.
Angela is bleeding from the nose a little bit. Now she's got hooks in. And now she's getting Torres up against the fence. You know what sucks? We switched the views here, so I'm looking into the camera, but the TV screen is right above.
Right.
I have the stupidest faces when I get excited for shit, so be prepared.
Dude, I mean, we
I'm just
have
like
great reaction videos.
It's
in
like
the
I have to
past.
fucking sneeze or some shit.
Yeah.
Why did they do a close-up vagina shot there?
I mean,
it was weird.
I mean, I'm guessing the camera guy.
Halfway through the second round, yeah, the camera guy was trying to check something out.
Yeah.
God, these girls are swinging.
They
I
are.
love it. And looks like Torres is starting to slow down a little bit. Angela Hill still pressing forward.
Good fight.
Yeah, very good fight. And Angela needs to use more feints. She's used that front kick so many times. Angela might be getting tired, too.
They're both going full blast.
Yeah, I mean, both these girls have been swinging for,
Look at that.
upwards
Another
of almost
spinning
10
kick.
minutes now. Yeah. Angela's got to catch more of those. There we go.
Ooh, in
do
the
some,
clinch
Do
now.
some Vanderlei clinch, but don't get yourself in trouble from it, Angela. What the
Wow.
fuck are you doing? Let go of the clinch. You're taking fucking shots.
She took,
Jesus
like, 7
Christ.
punches.
Do I need to get in there and coach her? What the fuck are you doing? You got a tie clinch, and you're taking nothing but hooks to the face.
Coach Art.
Yeah, well, listen, I mean, just based on damage right now, Angela Hill is losing this fight in the second round.
Yeah, I think so. What are they saying there?
Oh, God, she's getting destroyed in significant strikes,
definitely.
too. 34 apiece in both the first round and second round for Torres. Hill, 21 in the first round, 16 in the second. Angela's got to get something to respect her and get some ground game in.
Ooh.
This is, and this is what's crazy to me, is that when I watch this fight, I see nothing but action, but yet the shots that are landing aren't,
Effective.
Effective.
It seems like.
Yeah. It's similar to the Casey Kenney song fight. Yeah, Angela's got to put a different pace
She
on
looks like
her.
she's breathing heavy,
Yeah,
too.
she's a mouth breather. She's definitely a mouth breather. I mean, and Torres is still pressing forward. You got 36 seconds left in the second round. If this fight goes the distance, I'm turning the air on, Alex.
I know.
I'll take the punishment. Did Adam answer back?
That was my
No?
prediction. I think it goes the distance.
Yeah. God, spinning kicks from Angela if one of those were to land. Now, see, nice spinning back fist from Angela, but then Torres answers back. That was a weird spinning kick that ended up getting...
If it would have landed, man, she would have taken her out.
Yeah, now Hill on top with 5 seconds left.
Full mount, too, but didn't do anything with it.
Oh, see, and that could have been something.
Oh, my
That's when you
goodness.
wish that there was 10-minute rounds like the Pride days.
Yeah. Pride rules.
Shout out to Lions Rumble in the chat. Nice shirt. I got it from TJ Maxx. You're dying? What the fuck? What are you doing? You're right in the middle of the camera shot, Ace. Don't use that cup.
Is there cups out there? Is there?
Yes, just go.
Okay.
Jesus.
I'm thirsty, man. I'm dying.
So anyway. Oh my gosh, what is happening? UFC 265 watch party. Big shout out to Coast Portland. Listen, if you're looking for a good knife, I just ordered 2 knives and a nice flashlight from Coast Portland. If you're thinking about like, hey, where can I buy some good outdoor products? They got headlamps, they got everything. Coast Portland, you get a 20% off a discount when you use our promo code Coast Portland. Make sure that you check them out and give more information. You can search them on the Instagrams and the socials. Fish didn't bring me any live reads. So I'm shooting from the hip here. Let's see. Let's check in with the chat here. Scrap Dog says turn the air on. I don't know. We might have to. If this goes the distance, we are. Let's see. Is it T-Rex arms or kangaroo arms? Yeah, you're right there. All right, here we go. Third and final round. Number 10 ranked Torres against number 12 ranked Hill in the strawweight division. I gotta say, my expectations for this fight were a lot lower. They were pretty low, and these girls are delivering. I mean, for 2 fighters that really want to prove, like, hey, I want a ranked opponent that's better than somebody in the bottom 10 or the bottom 15. These girls are really putting on a show. Angela's got Torres up against the cage, throwing some strikes in the clinch. I love it. Now she's got to get the takedown, though. This is what's important here. I mean, you're not getting the takedown, and Torres still looks like she's ready to go. 4 minutes left in the third and final round. Welterweight's up next with Vicente Luque and Michael Chiesa. Torres is backing up, but she's a great counterpuncher, too. She's waiting for Angela Hill to throw those shots, and then she's answering back. But she's also coming forward and getting some shots in of her own. It's a nice 1-2 from Torres. Hill trying to answer back, but she's missed on that front kick about 14 times in this fucking fight. If something doesn't work, just keep using it. It'll eventually land. I like that Angela Hill has taken some notes out of Tony Ferguson's book, though. Significant strikes. Torres now her best significant strikes in any fight with 97. Her previous best with 96. She's fighting close into her guard as well, which I like. 3 minutes left in the third and final round. Torres really could put an exclamation mark on this, but if she wants to play it safe, she'll just continue to play this game of patty cake with Angela Hill, because Angela's mouth is open. She's tired. She's still active throwing stuff, but it's just not landing. She's landing 1 out of every 10 of her punches, it seems.
Are you leaning more Torres now?
Yeah, Torres is winning. Torres will win this fight. I mean, unless Angela Hill gets a Hail Mary, and a Hail Mary, if you will. There's no way that Hill wins this fight. She got, I mean, she's got 2.5 minutes left to really put on a show. Because Torres, I would say it's 1-1, but Torres is, she's back
landing the better strikes.
Yeah, she's landing the more efficient shots. And see, that's the difference. You could throw as many shots as you want, but if you're not landing shit, it just doesn't make any sense. 2-minute warning coming in. The third and final round. Torres is still proving that she's got a little bit of gas left in the tank. Angela definitely looks tired. Torres backing up, but I mean, honestly,
there she goes back in the clinch again.
Yeah, and see, that's Angela's best game, but she doesn't want to get hit.
Yeah, but she escaped it this time. She learned her lesson.
Yeah, and Angela's getting hit with some heavy shots. She's got a chin, but if she wants any commentating duties, she better fucking get this shit going. Wow, Angela Hill just passed Joanna Jędrzejczyk for most fight time in UFC strawweight history.
Wow,
with
dude,
4
she's been doing it a long
hours
time.
and 6 minutes. Johanna needs to get in right now. Seriously.
She hasn't been in since last March.
My favorite women's fighter of all time.
The Boogie Woman.
The Boogie Woman. 112 left. Final round. I mean, Angela's got her hands completely down. And then she does like this, oh, okay, I'm going to come in and get strike. Like, she knows when you're striking. You put your hands up and you start mixing it up.
There goes those numbers again.
I mean, really, when you look at it in this round, Hill, this is Hill's best round as far as strikes go. But what are you doing with it?
But the other 2 rounds, very lopsided.
I'm going to have another fucking 0-5 week. I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, no.
God, dude. It's embarrassing. It's the fight game, though, man. I mean, you got 30 seconds left, and anything could happen. Oh, my God. If that hook would have landed for Angela Hill, it would have been nights out. But nights out, lights out. Yeah. Torres is a better fighter today, and she got the takedown. It's fucking over.
That's it. Torres won.
Judge sees that. They're going to say, hey, congratulations.
Look, and she ended the round on top, hitting with strikes. Boom.
Yeah.
That's it. She won.
Yeah. 3, 2,
I hope
1.
they can hug it out.
Yeah, I hope so, too.
Because they were catty at the press conference.
Let's check in here.
No hugging, nothing. She walked right away.
If Angela doesn't win this fight, I'm divorcing Easy and going with Hart's picks. Don't go with my picks because I picked Angela Hill too. I think Torres has it.
I usually have like a 90% or better prediction rate.
Get out of here.
I got a high prediction rate, though.
I'll tell you what.
I do pretty good, though.
You saying that, starting next week, I want your picks. Okay. I want your picks.
I'm pretty good at my predictions.
We're going to do over-unders, and we're going to do...
win-loss?
Win-loss, yep.
Okay. I was right about this. I said it would go to decision. That was my prediction. And here we are.
Yeah.
Going to the judges.
Yeah, so turn that air on, Alex. Turn that air on.
Turn it on.
Adam never answered yes or no. And I'm, Jesus. God. I'm sweating. And it's not because of the fights, Alex. Yeah. Torres won this fight. Thank you, Slim.
Slim's got the fan.
That's all that I need is the fan.
I'm telling you, they sell these little fans. They're nice.
Slim's getting a Woodward Sports t-shirt for helping out.
He's got you. We got him in the back.
Yep. All you got to do is ask Stick. No, for real, Alex, can we turn on the air, please? Thank you. Jesus. If I get yelled at, I get yelled at.
So he's
the heating
and air conditioning guy as well as the producer.
He works at Northwestern Tech, too.
Love it.
Hey, if you're thinking about placing bets, we got the over, right?
Of course.
Which is awesome. If you're thinking about placing bets,
Keisha Torres won.
Fucking parlay.
I did have Angela Hill winning.
Man.
Okay, Torres looked good.
Fuck! Why does this keep happening? I mean, listen, I pick underdogs because I'm a moron, I guess. God, thank you, Alex. Appreciate it. Alex has just gone above and beyond tonight. He really has. He really has. The guy's here all the time. Fuck, dude. Come on. I'm literally... here, let me... I'm going to go check right now, and I'm probably going to get really pissed, which nothing happens when I get pissed other than I sound like a screaming 12-year-old girl. God, I'm so mad right now. These fucking... That's the thing. You know, and I don't want to hear anybody. If anybody gives me shit for my picks, I want to see somebody have a better... I want to see someone have a 60% positive record with picks. It's impossible.
Yeah.
It's impossible. All right, so let's see. Are you kidding me? In order to see something, you got to log into the Instagrams. Let's see if I do this. There we go. All right, so I had Casey Kenney. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm drunk, everybody. Okay? I did pick Casey Kenney, so
okay.
Right now I'm 0-1.
You're okay.
I did... After this, I picked Michael Chiesa and Vicente Luque under 2.5 rounds. Pedro Munoz on the money line. Under 4.5 rounds for Derrick Lewis and Cyril Gane, and Derrick Lewis with the money line. Let's check on Broadwell's picks. Broadwell had Bobby Green. He did have Cop. Cop did end up winning.
Yes,
phenomenal performance. So far, Broadwell is 1-1, and let's go to our man Matt from Serenity CBD. He is also 1-1 right now. So.
What were his picks? Same picks?
His picks, he had Torres.
Okay.
He also had Casey Kenney. I think we all across the board.
Mm-hmm.
I did get rid of... No, I did keep my Casey Kenney pick, which was a terrible idea. Matt went with Casey Kenney.
Hey, look who it is.
Torres.
Brandon Moreno.
And Juliana Pena. God, Pena is so beautiful.
I told you, bro.
You know, can you put the cam on me for a second?
I told you.
I don't mean to be a dick, okay? If you're a woman watching, for one, hello, welcome to the show. I appreciate you. I'm not hitting on you right now. I am married, and I've got too many kids for you to think that I'm attractive. Here's the thing, though, okay? Let me just say, and Ace, you can agree with me or you can disagree. I'd actually like to get your take on this. If you're a woman, you don't have to wear too much makeup. Like... The general consensus is that you should have enough makeup, I guess, to make yourself feel beautiful. I think all women are beautiful, makeup or not. And I'm not just saying that to get laid, because I've used that before, it doesn't work. What I don't understand is women who use the makeup and they have the line on their neck.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's white, but it's orange.
And tan. Up here.
You're beautiful. Just stop.
All right, calm down, Bruno Mars.
Look at me.
Calm down,
You're
bro.
beautiful. Okay? You don't need to fucking cake your face up.
No, some of them overdo it.
Dude, it's crazy.
Like, overdo it.
Now, let me ask
Now, you say that because you just saw Juliana Pena. Is that why? She looks okay, though.
She's naturally beautiful.
Right, exactly.
It looked like she had no makeup on.
Yeah, very light.
Brazilian women, though, like, naturally beautiful.
Yeah.
You know? Listen, would it be weird... And Ace just, you know...
Just by you prefacing, will it be weird? It's going to be weird.
It's going to be weird. But here's the thing, okay? If I have, like, acne, is it weird if my wife was to put, you know, some...
You said my wife like Borat.
My wife. If my wife was to put, like, a little bit... And we're in between fights right now, just to make it clear.
Yeah, we're waiting.
This didn't just turn into a fucking View, okay? We're having a conversation. We're happy that you've joined. Would it be weird if I put, like, what is it called? Concealer? Is that... Alex uses it. Is it concealer? You just went, no, I don't.
Alex does not use concealer.
But would it be weird if I put, you know, if it matched my skin tone and you couldn't even tell?
Yeah.
I feel like, who cares?
It's not weird. Nope.
Just saying. Ladies, you're beautiful, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So, anyway, moving on. Contouring. Contouring. There we go. That's what it's called.
Okay.
But the thing is ladies do this thing too, to where like they have the marks on their cheeks.
Yeah.
Like it almost looks like lion scratches, but it's like a giant one. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm in the wrong.
Why are we talking about makeup?
I don't know.
On a UFC fight card.
It's about blending.
No,
okay.
I
you got to know how to blend.
You do.
I don't know how to blend.
You can't be doing this white tan action going on.
No.
Like, no.
It's just weird.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I'm not, I say this as I'm going to a Guns N' Roses show tomorrow, and there's going to be 70-year-old MILFs everywhere.
I know.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, what do you think the... Slim is fucking posted up. Slim is posted up with his snacks.
Slim needs to get in his broadcast,
Listen,
man.
I got to get a picture of this. Slim's just kicking it. He's the... Listen, I'm going to GNR tomorrow, okay? And
where are they at, by the way?
Comerica Park. It's my first time at Comerica Park.
Damn.
Yeah.
Me and Slim actually saw Eminem and Rihanna. Was it Eminem and Rihanna, Slim? Yeah, we saw one of those concerts. Or Eminem,
like the
Jay-Z,
Monster
I think.
Tour or whatever?
Yeah, I think it was the Eminem, Jay-Z concert,
Why
too.
are they doing such long breaks in between fights?
I know.
Oh, they're previewing Vicente Luque and Michael Chiesa. Which I guess we should stop talking about women and grandmas at Comerica Park, and we should get back into the fight. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, getting back into this. Big shout-out to Kendra watching. Big shout-out to you for watching. Scrap Dog, I do know a lot about makeup. My wife did that whole, like, pyramid scheme thing for a while.
Where they sell
the unique
makeup,
thing.
yeah.
Anyway.
Like, and they try to get a friend to do it.
I would say I'm going to sleep on the couch, but I sleep on the couch every night, so who gives a fuck? Anyway, looking at Michael Chiesa and Vicente Luque, I'm kidding. I sleep in the bed. I'm a fucking man. Vicente Luque needs a win to continue that climb. Michael Chiesa has always kind of hovered in that level. I mean, the win over RDA was phenomenal.
But he's undefeated at welterweight.
Yeah, this is definitely... Oh, and I forgot about Vicente Luque. Basically making Mike Perry's nose go to the back of his face.
Yes.
The back of his head.
Subbed Tyron Woodley.
Subbed Tyron Woodley. Which
he's dangerous.
That was depressing, man.
Yeah.
That was depressing.
Yeah. Now he's fighting Jake Paul. Or one of the Paul brothers.
40-year-old fucking retired
There it is
MMA
right there,
fighter.
actually, speaking of Tyron Woodley.
That's sad to me, man. That hurts my heart.
And by the way, he dropped him first and then subbed him.
Yeah. And now, here's the thing. When you look at the Barberina fight, too, I mean... literally hooked him to where his mouthpiece just was like, all right, I'm leaving. See you later. Yeah, this fight here.
Let's just say Luque's good.
But, I feel like people are underestimating, of course, Michael Chiesa's ground game, his submission game. I mean, he submitted some great fighters. That Vicente Luque versus Nico Price was a bloodbath, too.
Dude, anybody versus Nico Price, he's fun to watch.
I gotta say, one of the most devastating strikes that you can have in the UFC is when your opponent is against the fence and he's got his arm lifted up, he's got both of them, but just barely, and you knee him to fucking. That to me is just like
savage mode.
It's savage.
Here comes Vicente Luque.
Alex, send us to the tail of the tape. I always wanted to say it like that. So looking at this tail of the tape. Michael Chiesa, 33 years old, going up against Vicente Luque, who I thought was in his mid-30s. He's actually 29.
Wow.
A 27-1 record for Vicente Luque. 5'9" with a reach of 75.5, orthodox, and of course in the welterweight division. Looking at Michael Chiesa, 18-4, 6'1", 75.5-inch reach, which is crazy that Vicente Luque at 5'9" has the same reach as Michael Chiesa at 6'1".
Right.
Southpaw for Michael Chiesa, Vicente Luque rocking the orthodox. And again, this fight here, not necessarily like a winner gets a title shot, but I could see the winner getting...
I'm going to look at the rankings.
Maybe
but
Gilbert Burns?
Yeah, they'll get somebody in that top 5, top 6.
Yeah, Gilbert Burns.
Gilbert Burns keeps asking for that Nate Diaz fight. I don't think he's going to get it.
It's not going to happen,
I doubt
man.
it.
As much as I would love to see it happen.
It would be a good fight.
But it's not going to happen. And Vicente Luque...
I mean, winner can get Stephen Thompson, who just lost, but he's still in the top 5.
Yeah.
Maybe.
To me, the way that I look at it is this fight here. And listen, I'm going to be pissed if we don't have a highlight reel. Like, remember when...
With this fight?
No, when you and I...
Oh,
like,
yeah.
We're 2 fights in and I'm falling asleep.
I know. If it doesn't happen tonight, I would be sad. Because every fight we get at least one.
Yeah. Yeah, we need one. All right, so
and then there's Leon Edwards just sitting there.
Fucking Leon Edwards.
Sitting duck.
I wish I could just do my job once a year. That'd be great. Just show up once a year.
Leon Edwards.
Maybe once every 17 months, come in and,
This should be a good fight.
Yeah. Yeah, a much-needed victory for both opponents. I like Michael Chiesa doing his commentary stuff too. He's good. He looks fired up as he's coming in. I don't understand. Like, I get it. You're repping Venom. I get that. But, like, coming in fully, not only gloved up, because you have to be, but the sweatshirt, the T-shirt, the pants, the shoes. Like, bro, you're taking it all off.
You sounded like DMX there for a second. Oh, with the girl names. Sharon. Blah, blah, blah.
Thank you.
I mean, you know.
Rest in peace.
Trying my best here.
The great DMX.
Yes.
So what are you expecting out of this fight, Ace?
I think Chiesa squeaks out a victory. I really do. I think he's going to control him most of the fight. But look, we know how Vicente Luque is. He will fucking put you to sleep in a heartbeat. But I just think Chiesa's been tested. He's tough, man.
You know what would be great is if all these fights ended quickly. Bam, bam, bam.
These next 3 fights?
Yeah, just come on.
Yeah.
Starting to get,
Art's ready to go home. He's checking out.
Nobody's waking up at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning to watch the kids. I gotta wake up and do that. You know? I'm gonna be tired. All right, so Michael Chiesa tied for the third, longest active win streak in UFC welterweight division with 4, and tough at 15 lightweight winner with Team Faber. No one watched that season.
Right.
That's what sucks, man. Ultimate Fighter needs like Conor to come back just for the Ultimate Fighter. That'd actually be great. If Conor would come back once a year and all he had to do was host the Ultimate Fighter, do the fight with whoever the opponent is, and boom, people would watch every year.
Of course.
Dude,
you'd get big, massive ratings.
Yeah. I don't understand this running.
Chiesa's extra
Chiesa
hype
always
tonight.
does that, running from cage side to cage side. Bro, I get it. You're warming up. That's your thing. But, like, where are you running, bro? Where are you running? Michael Chiesa, in my opinion, he's underrated in this division in the sense that he's always stayed within, like, the top 10, obviously. But as far as name notoriety, he hasn't really gotten that name notoriety.
The biggest one, I think, would be Dos Santos.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you could say Neil Magny as well.
I mean, he's got wins over Sanchez and Carlos Condit, too.
Yeah.
Beneil Dariush, he submitted, which is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, Jim Miller, he won by rear naked choke, too. Francisco Trinaldo with a decision. And that was when...
All good wins.
That was when Francisco Trinaldo was 14-3. Now, he did lose to Jorge Masvidal. He did lose to Joe Lozon. Kevin Lee, he lost to, which that one broke my heart.
Yeah.
And his last loss, though, was to Anthony Pettis at UFC 226 all the way back in 2018.
Yeah.
The man's got...
I think that was on the Conor card, if I remember correctly. Conor versus Khabib.
That was actually on the Miocic and Cormier card.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yep, 226.
I don't know why I thought it was the Conor-Khabib fight.
But, yeah, I mean, 4 wins. Carlos Condit, who's a savage. Diego Sanchez, which, you know, I wish him the best.
Me too.
RDA, and then Neil Magny. And then you look at Vicente Luque on a 3-fight win streak with
now,
wins.
He's been through murderer's row.
He has, man. I mean, you got to figure Nico Price, Randy Brown, and then defeating the former champ Tyron Woodley. You know, he's got a win over Mike Perry, too, which that shot to the nose of Mike Perry, just literally making his nose go to another continent, was just insane. It was just absolutely insane.
Made me sad a little, because I like Mike Perry. Look, he's getting in Bruce Buffer's face.
He always does. I love it. Kendra says, why did Chiesa just punch himself in the nether region? Sometimes you need a nut shot
Fighters
to get the
do
day
that.
going. Sometimes you need a good nut shot.
It's Texas.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if I got to hit myself in the nuts to get things going, for one, that makes me less fertile, and for two, it just gets me going.
Gets you hype.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for this fight.
Let's go.
Round 1.
Round 1. Welterweight division. Boys touching gloves.
Do you see the size difference?
Big size difference.
Chiesa is so a big boy, man.
Bigger. So much bigger. And that's why I don't understand the whole underdog thing.
Not even that. He used to make fucking lightweight.
Yeah.
He's a giant.
170 to 155 is one thing, but when you're 6'1" doing it, I'm trying to think of who's the fighter that got his clock cleaned by Justin Gaethje. Vic. Vic was
God, he's like 6'6".
Yeah. Just so tall. Yeah, James
Dude,
Vick.
he literally slept him.
Yeah. Lots of feeling each other out in this first round here between Chiesa and Vicente Luque.
Oh,
and Chiesa's just circling.
Almost tripped on himself.
Circle, circle, circle. Which you have to, because Vicente Luque's got some hands, man.
Yeah.
And he's got one-punch power, too.
And he's a black belt on the ground.
Those leg kicks are starting to bother Chiesa. Starting to really bother Chiesa. Ooh, nice
He's
straight.
trying to get in on the inside and trying to get a takedown.
He really is. Nice straight from Chiesa there. Vicente's just following him.
Mm-hmm.
He goes left. Vicente goes left.
He's trying to take him out, man.
Yeah, he's trying to really close
for.
that distance, too, and he knows it. I mean, God, it's almost like Chiesa's afraid to get hit against Vicente, which, don't get me wrong, I would be too, but... Vicente's putting on that pace. Wow,
Ooh,
nice
wow.
1-2.
Good.
Did that break his nose already?
Left straight.
Vicente's nose is already bleeding from that 1-2 from Chiesa. Wow.
Just like that.
I mean, it looked like it. It looked like it popped his nose.
I mean, he's...
Oh, wow, Chiesa got dropped. It looks like it might have been a slip, though. I don't know, though. Chiesa looks a little wobbled.
Dude, he caught him again with the left.
Yeah, he caught him again. Vicente Luque's closing the distance.
Look, he went for the takedown.
There he goes.
And this is what I'm talking about. His control.
Chiesa with
Watch
the
his
takedown.
control.
That was a smart move by Chiesa.
He had to do that.
Listen, regardless if you're like, I want him to fucking swing and bang and murder each other. Brilliant move by Chiesa.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you do. This is
and
how
now
you win
he's
the
got
fight.
full mount.
This
No,
is
now
how
he's
you
got
win
his
the fight.
back. Now he's got his back.
But like normally, I would say this is a bad spot for anybody against Luque.
He's got.
This is a bad spot.
Oh, he's
for
got
Luque.
the. It's over. It's over. It's over. Chiesa's
he gonna
get the win.
submit him?
He's gonna get the win. Oh, fuck.
I don't think he has.
Damn it. Chiesa had locks in.
He is a black belt.
Choke in.
Luque is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Answering the phone. Answering the phone, but he does it again right here.
But dude, he could get a neck crank.
He got
bro.
a neck crank right there. It might be over. He's got a terrible position for it, but wow.
But look,
Vicente,
who does that to Luque? Nobody does that to
Vicente is a
Luque.
fucking savage for getting out of these chokes. Now it looks like he's setting up like a weird.
Oh, now Luque's on top.
Now Luque's on top. Luque's got
he's got his own choke.
Luque's got a choke of his own. Oh shit!
He spun it around though.
Yeah, he spun it around. He's still got that in pretty deep though. I mean,
is
that's
pretty
in deep. Chiesa's in trouble. Chiesa might go to sleep, and he tapped. Vicente Luque with the first round submission
good
finish.
call. Good call on the under round and a half.
Beautiful performance. Wow, that was ground game.
So,
Wow.
where are we at?
Woo!
Luque's jumping up in the rankings to number 5.
Wow. Sucks for
Chiesa's going to drop probably to 6.
Yeah. Sucks for Chiesa, man.
And he had him good. He was in control.
That fight had everything. Couple little strikes there.
Hey, you
Chiesa
wanted
gets
a first
dropped.
round finish. You got
he
it.
did. That
You
was
got it.
beautiful. Props to Vicente Luque. Let's check on Art's bets to see where he's hanging. I did say under 2.5 rounds, so I'll take it.
You got that. Yep.
I will take it. Whew. I'm 1-1.
That's
All right.
exactly how he got Woodley. That same choke.
Yeah. I mean, and that it's so weird because he had a side mount in it almost,
But
and
it was
now he's
sunk
up
in.
by his head.
It was sunk in.
I mean, that's in there. Right there when he pressed down on that last one, he tapped twice. I mean, he could pull a Chael Sonnen and say he only tapped twice.
Dude,
I thought
Chael
judges' rule,
Sonnen's undefeated. He's the GOAT.
I thought judges' rule was you got to tap 4 times.
Yeah.
Or not judges' rule, but referee's rule. Great finish, though, for Vicente Luque. And, man, he's going to be a problem.
He is.
I mean, who wants to fight him, though? Honestly. He's subbing the fuck out of people.
Yeah.
You know? Who is he going to fight next?
He could do a rematch against Thompson because he got outclassed by Thompson.
He did.
If they want to run
I
that
don't want
back.
to see that, though, because
Me
then
either.
you're just playing patty cake at that
I'd
point.
like to see him and Leon Edwards, bro. Let's get that going.
I would love to see Vicente
5 versus
Luque
number 3.
destroy Leon Edwards. I just... That to me... Man, what a performance from Vicente.
Yeah.
So, the next one, very good chance of...
That could go a round and a half, too, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at Chiesa. He's facing sideways. He doesn't even want to look at the camera. I don't blame him.
I wouldn't either, man.
Yeah.
It sucks. He just wants to get out of there. I mean, and that's the thing. With MMA, when you're done, you have to stand and... Yeah, he wants to get the fuck out of there.
He won fair and square. It was good.
Yeah. Viva la Brazil. Isn't that? Did I just mix Mexican with?
Yeah, you did.
Brazilian?
Because they speak Portuguese.
They don't speak Brazilian?
No.
Brazilian
No.
isn't a language?
Brazilian is not a language.
It's Portuguese?
Portuguese.
That's what happens when you go to school in northern Michigan.
Ah.
Man, what a finish for Vicente Luque. A Darce choke. Round 1, 3 minutes and 25 seconds in. And I mean, he's not beat up, man. 4-fight win streak, 21-7 now.
Got a little
got
mouse
a
under his
little
eye.
mouse
That ain't
under his
nothing.
eye.
That'll be gone in a week.
Yeah. I don't know what's next for him, man.
I say
don't
give him
know.
Leon Edwards, man. He's the one without a fight.
I'd watch it. I'd definitely watch it.
I mean, I guess you could do him and Burns, too.
Yeah. Slim, you want to hop up here and talk to Ace for a second?
Slim.
Where's Art going?
Art is going to... I don't know. He just left us alone.
He's gonna go to the.
But yeah, good win for
to the
Luque.
potty room.
We don't have to talk for UFC if you don't want.
No, what do you mean? I love UFC,
Yeah.
but I just was just kind of hanging out. But this was actually the fight that I was
Looking forward to?
really looking forward to. It.
I
But
thought Chiesa was going to pull it off.
I thought Chiesa was going to win as well. So that
And he
was,
had good control on him, but then Luque, he's a Brazilian black belt.
It showed.
Yeah.
It definitely showed. Just the way he got out of the
He got
initial
out of it
chokes
and then spun it around and got the
and
choke
got
on
hit-
him.
Right.
I mean, that's ninja shit right
yeah,
there.
for sure. Very impressive. It was a great fight. Quick. I know Art wants the Art asked for the quick first rounder, so there you go.
He got it.
this-
Next fight, we got
Aldo?
Jose Aldo versus Munoz. This is going to be a great fight,
You
man.
think so?
Great fight.
Yeah?
I love this fight. This was my fight to watch.
Who are you taking on this
I'm
one?
leaning more Aldo.
Yeah.
But it could go any way. But
Yeah.
I'm leaning more Aldo. And, yeah.
I would say
So-
Aldo. I think Aldo. I know he's a little older now, right? And is he still as fast as he?
He's still pretty fast. Remember, he went down a weight class. He's in bantamweight now,
Yeah,
not
right.
145.
Right.
And
Which I feel like he's better suited in this weight
yeah,
class.
because those guys are big, man.
big for
145ers
him.
are cutting a lot of weight. They're bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, he was fighting guys like Max Holloway. Those are big guys, man.
Right. And highly skilled
Yes.
fighters.
But,
So this will be a good fight.
anyway.
Looking forward to it.
How much fun did we have today at the lake house?
Yeah, it was cool, man.
If
Yeah.
you guys don't know, me and Slim were hanging out at a friend's lake house earlier.
Yeah, they
Slim
probably
pushed
don't know.
me in the water. I don't
No,
trust him.
No,
kidding.
no.
But we had a good time.
Ace,
I'm over here
Ace was wearing a life jacket
the whole time.
The whole time.
I don't
Even,
trust
like,
any of my friends, by the way.
50 yards away from the water.
Yeah, I
he's
don't
still
trust my
wearing-
friends.
Yeah, he's Ace is very protective of his
My
of his,
energy.
of his life jacket.
yeah.
So for Aldo, when was the last time he fought? I haven't
He
really.
fought not too long ago. It's a good question. I think he fought a few months ago. He got a win.
Okay. Is he like, is he going for the belt? Is he like, I thought he was
mean-
done. I thought he was washed up. I haven't watched much of his
The thing with
last
that
couple
is
fights.
he's not getting a title shot anytime soon.
No,
though.
right?
Yeah. He
And who holds the belt, in this weight class?
bantamweight is Aljamain Sterling. Even though he won it in a
Oh, that
weird
was-
kind of way.
I
That was the
was
knee.
here. I was here
Remember
for
the
that.
knee?
Yeah. And then he was just kind of like
Yeah.
on the ground the rest of the time, kind of acting in a way. I mean, I know he took
Jan was winning that fight, bro.
Yeah.
The whole time.
He was like whooping his ass,
He
right?
was.
Yeah.
But
What's
Aldo
up with
looks
Jan,
good, man? Aldo's
What-
looking good.
What's up with Jan? Is he?
They're rematching
Oh, okay.
in
All right.
October, I think.
Okay.
I believe.
I mean, yeah, I think Jan is. Going to dominate. He was dominating that.
He
fight.
was winning that whole fight.
Oh
bro.
yeah, dominated. I think honestly that's why. What's his name? Sterling.
Sterling.
Kind of, was doing a little theater, that whole
People
time.
were
and-
like, he should have won an Academy Award.
Yeah,
People were making fun of
exactly,
him.
exactly.
And I like Sterling. He's good.
I'm sure, but like I don't know,
But-
that was a little much. It
Yeah,
was a little much.
they needed to run that back, and
Yeah.
they're gonna.
Yeah, I
But
got Jan on that one for
Aldo's
sure.
last win was against Marlon Vera, actually.
Okay.
Yep. Back in December. Oh, so it's been a little bit now. 9
months ago.
Yeah.
That is a long
And then
time.
his
Come on
last
in, Art.
loss was actually to the current
I
champ,
held
Peter
it
Yan.
down though. Yeah.
Shout out to Slim. All right, we're back at it.
We back.
The thing is when you're doing these long pay-per-views, you have to choose
Your ass gets numb from these. I'm serious.
You have to choose your pee breaks wisely.
Yeah.
Like we're getting into the co-main already.
Yeah.
Woo! Jose Aldo against Pedro Munoz. Jose Aldo's last win. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to bring it up. It hurts my heart.
Chito Vera.
Yeah, the win
Marlon
against
Chito Vera.
Yeah, which I mean, honestly, Jose Aldo fought a smart fight in that. You don't want to go up against Chito Vera when it comes to striking because he will knock you the fuck out.
He's
that's
good,
just
bro.
true. And truth be told,
Did you see him, by the way, calling out Sugar Sean.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, you want to run it back again?
And he doesn't want to.
I'm not mad at that.
He doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Because Chito Vera has Sean O'Malley's kryptonite. He just does. Here's the thing, too, is that Kennedy had mentioned, before we get into breaking this fight down more, mentioned my little soul patch, which is not even a soul patch. It's just, it's little hairs that I have here. And it's the only amount of facial hair that I can grow. And I made a pact with Fish.
Yeah.
I said, Fish, if you shave on Monday, I'm shunning you for a week straight. Now, Ace, you've got a nice beard. You know, Slim's got a nice beard. Alex, what are you working with over there?
He's got a little something,
he's got the... I can't fucking grow facial hair. And it hurts. It upsets me. Anyway, you know what I need? I need like a beard endorsement, like a beard oil.
Yeah.
Or maybe, can they do the thing to where they put hair in there?
Yeah, they sell that type of shit.
Do they really?
It does not look good, though. It's not a good look, Art. Don't do it.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate that.
I'm serious.
Jeez.
It looks like spray paint, almost.
Yeah.
It's ugly. I don't like it.
Dabber says that Art was getting that sweet relief at the urinal. I needed to. So coming up September 25th, they're announcing the card: Volkanovski versus Ryan Ortega, Valentina Shevchenko and Lauren Murphy. Nick motherfucking Diaz is back.
Yes, versus Robbie
A
Lawler.
rematch, 17 years in the making.
That's a good main
17
card.
years.
That's a good main card.
That was one of the first fights I watched that got me into the sport against Robbie Lawler. Curtis Blades and Rosenstruck and Jessica Andrade and Cynthia Calaville.
I can't wait. September 25th. I'm here, baby.
You are. And also, did you hear, this is beautiful, the last time, I think it was the first time we covered the fights, it was an afternoon midday card, and it was Justin Gaethje and Khabib.
Yeah.
UFC 267, they're doing the same thing.
Yes.
I cannot wait.
Is that October? The October one?
The October card.
They've
love
announced
it.
some of those fights.
Listen, I'm old, okay? I'm old. This is my bedtime right now, okay? Not saying that I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, okay? But I'm so excited for a midday card, and I think it should become a regular thing. It really should.
I'm not mad at those. I like them.
I feel like pay-per-views would improve.
Yeah.
You know? There's a bunch of old MMA fans. Look at the Toyota Arena. Holy shit.
Incredible. It's packed. Sold out.
Let's get Art on the Rogan regimen of TRT and HGH. Yo, bro, I'm ready.
Brolic.
I'm ready. I'll roid it up and around. Now, can someone explain to me, Ace, when you take steroids, I heard that your balls shrivel, right?
If there are people who are on regular testosterone through a doctor the legitimate way, they dose you up with HCG, which is another... Look, I know I'm speaking some stuff here, but I'm a little knowledgeable.
Science. Okay.
That's what keeps your balls good and allows you to still have kids.
Okay.
From what my understanding is, when you take testosterone, regular TRT, without the HCG, it actually is like, a contraceptive. Like you can't...
What?
Like you can't have kids.
Do you blow blanks?
I guess. That's my understanding.
Do you blow blanks
when you're just doing the testosterone, but when you add the HCG,
I need to be on testosterone
that's what doesn't shrink your balls. But anyways, when you abuse regular steroids like fighters or other bodybuilders do, yes, your balls shrink. Wow. But that's because they're not taking
Don't you get
the
like
HCG.
a big head and everything too? Like your head grows?
That's the HGH, the human growth hormone.
But
again, this is with abuse.
Is that what they give chickens? HGH?
Get some kind of hormone.
Well, it's not. It would be chicken growth hormone.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. There you go, Alex. You learned something today.
Are you trying to take some of this stuff?
Here's the thing. I feel like if you take steroids...
I want to take steroids for my bank account.
Like
I want to grow my bank account like fatter.
Me too. Jeez. I'm thinking about picking up a part-time gig. My thing is when it comes to like steroids, you can take them, but then you have to like work out. You can't just like...
you can't take steroids now and
do
be
nothing?
jacked. You have to work out, and your diet still has to be on point.
Oh, really?
That's the whole thing. Like it's still hard work involved.
Ugh.
I mean, there's still work involved.
Do you work out?
And discipline.
Do you work out?
Not as much as I should. I don't look that good. I can look a lot better.
I've thought about... So ever since I've started Woodward Sports, I've told myself that I'm going to work out and get in shape. And every pay-per-view comes around, I'm like, after this pay-per-view. Because then, like, you and I have different calendars than most humans. Yeah. Like, someone could be like, where were you at during UFC 264? And I'm like, oh, the Imagine Theater. Yeah. Where were you at during UFC 218? Oh, I was in Detroit. Where were you at? Like, that's my calendar, okay? Yeah. So I told myself, like, I think back at, like, UFC 260, I was like, I'm going to quit vaping, I'm going to quit energy drink. Man, it happened.
Yeah, here we are, UFC 260.
5 months later, I'm
65.
still going strong. I feel like I'm on crack right now. I'm so energetic. Shout out to Monster Energy Drink. Shout out to our sponsors, Proper 12. Shout out to my bookie, Jose Cuervo. And shout out to you for checking out the program as well. And listen, I'm telling you, if you're thinking about betting, you still have some time. This fight here, I'm not going to say I almost guarantee it's under a round and a half because you never know with Jose Aldo.
Yeah.
Jose Aldo is really the fighter that would hold this back. But let's be honest. We've been right. We said over for Angela Hill. You know what I'm going to start doing? Fuck the money line bets. The money line bets is, you know what the money line is?
Not
it's
exactly.
Like, if me and you are fighting, you're either picking me or picking you. That's money line.
Win-loss.
Yeah. I'm not doing money line anymore. I'm doing all over or unders. The odds
That's the safest bet, I think.
The odds are closer
Yeah.
in the sense that, like, you got minus 115 or plus 115. It's never super crazy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you got a better chance of winning, man. The fight game is so fucked. Like,
it's unpredictable. It's
just
too unpredictable.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I look at it like this. I think that HCG is the hormone women produce when they are. Wait, so like.
No, yes. Whoever just commented
Kendra, yeah.
Kendra, yeah. Guys take it too, believe it or not. HCG, yeah. That's what it's called. HCG. And women, yeah. It's true. Women take it as well for whatever purposes. I don't know what their purposes. I know for guy purposes, it keeps your balls and your natural production alive. And that's where the whole ball shrinkage happens.
Okay.
Is when you take it without that.
That's good to know.
It's,
Let's go to the tail of the tape, Alex, for the
fun facts again, right?
Yeah, I know.
I'm
You're
bringing
a
them
fun
tonight.
fact funnel over here.
Yeah.
Let's get this going with the co-main event. Jose Aldo versus Pedro Munoz.
With the throwback Jose Aldo picture.
Yeah, I had to. Jose Aldo, 34 years old, 29-7 record, 5'6" with a reach of 70 inches. Orthodox in the bantamweight division, and in the red corner. They're both red corners because it's a red background, you dingus.
Yeah.
34 years old for Pedro Munoz, 19-5 record, 5'5", just 1 inch shorter than Jose Aldo, 65-inch reach. So
I was going to say 5-inch reach advantage for Aldo.
Yeah.
That's huge considering what a great striker
both
he is.
fighting in the Orthodox division or Orthodox stance. And you know what? You know so much about, like, he is missing a tattoo too. That's how you knew that it was the old.
It's a throwback pick for sure.
See, second most significant strikes in UFC bantamweight history.
Pedro Munoz getting into the cage.
Finished 13 of 19 wins. This fight is going to be a banger, and I'm here for it. And I got nothing but love and respect for Jose Aldo. I feel bad for him. I really do. I feel like Jose Aldo still has...
He's a Hall of Famer, though.
Absolutely.
He's straight, man. He'll be all right.
Absolutely. I mean, if you think that Jose Aldo is not a Hall of Famer, you don't know the sport. The WEC days, I mean, the man was just a savage. Not saying that his career is over. If he could get past Pedro Munoz tonight, no way does he automatic title shot. No. But Ace, if you want to pull up the rankings,
I'm pulling it up right now.
There's some fighters that he could put up a good fight against if he beats Pedro Munoz. I mean, Pedro Munoz went head-to-head with Cody Garbrandt and was the smarter striker, which isn't terribly too hard when you're fighting Cody Garbrandt. I love Cody, but it's the truth.
Damn, I didn't realize he was ranked number 5. Aldo's still ranked number 5.
He's been in there, man. Look at that Brazilian jog. God, I fucking love Jose Aldo.
You know what?
Yeah.
Cody Sandhagen, I believe, won that fight versus TJ Dillashaw. Everybody thought he won. A lot of people did.
Sandhagen, yeah.
Including Sean Shelby, who was a matchmaker.
Yeah.
He said he was promised by Sean Shelby after that fight that he would need one more fight to get another title shot. You give him fucking
the
Jose
winner,
Aldo.
Or the winner of this fight.
Or the winner in general. But I think Aldo wins. That's a big name for him.
No. I'll tell you no. I'm going to tell you no, and I'm going to tell you why.
Sandhagen wins that fight. Sandhagen gets a title shot after TJ Dillashaw.
I know, but here's the thing, man. Okay? Sandhagen completely destroys Marlon Moraes, who's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Okay? Destroys him. In my
Frankie
opinion,
Edgar, too.
Would you put Moraes in like the legend category? Maybe not yet.
Marlon Moraes? No.
Maybe not yet.
He's good, though.
But he is good. Then he demolishes Frankie Edgar with a knee.
Flying knee from hell.
A knee that literally flatlined Frankie.
Yeah.
And it was so tough to watch.
Nobody's ever done that to him.
If he does that to fucking Jose Aldo, my God, it would be devastating.
Yeah,
I don't want to see it happen.
I mean, the only other person you give him is Rob Font. That's it.
Jose Aldo and Rob
fair.
Font would be a good fight, but Rob Font's on a tear right now.
He is.
He's on a tear right now. You know, I don't know. I mean, you look at Jose Aldo, he did beat Marlon Chito Vera, even though he didn't. Then he's got a loss to Peter Yan, Marlon Moraes, Alexander Volkanovski, all top contenders.
Yes.
Okay? He did beat Monicano. He did beat Stevens. He did lose to Max Holloway twice. I was there for one of those.
They still have Cody Garbrandt in the top 15 because he's going to 125.
Yeah,
which you probably obviously know that.
Yeah, he's going to fight Sky Kara France, which that's
not an easy fight. That's not an easy fight.
Shout out to the UFC matchmakers for just killing it.
The UFC does not give you any layups.
So when you look at Pedro Munoz, his last win was a decision against Jimmy Rivera. He did lose a split decision to Frankie Edgar. He did lose a unanimous decision to Aljamain Sterling. He was on a tear, though. Brett Johns, Brian Caraway, and then Cody Garbrandt.
That one, they were swinging.
He's 1-2 in his last 3 fights. Yeah. Jose Aldo is 1-2 in his last 3 fights. This fight,
it's a good matchup.
When you look at this match,
makes sense.
It's other than the reach, it's a very similar. 34 years old. Yep. 5'5" against 5'6". Brazilians have long arms. I mean, they just do. Like, they're good at chokes. Like, I have so much respect for the Brazilian people because they invented Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is still to this day, when you think of the different types of, of ways that you can go with mixed martial arts, it's really hard to beat Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So we'll see what happens tonight. Pedro Munoz is a slight underdog.
It's going to be a great fight.
Yeah.
That's my prediction. It's going to be a great fight.
100%. Let's check out these comments. Facts. The guy held the belt longer than most people hold the same jobs. Tell him, Lions Rumble.
Yes.
That knee had uppercut like precision and power. They're talking about Corey Sandhagen. This might be the last time we see the legend. Stop it. Stop it. The UFC doesn't give you layups, but everyone says Khabib fought nobodies when he mentions he's 13-0. He didn't fight nobodies. Like, actually go through his record. He did not fight nobodies. Look at his
last 5-6
Was
fights.
it a killer's row? No, not in the beginning. Towards the end. Yeah. He fought predominantly strikers and literally
Gaethje, Poirier, Connor.
Yeah. I mean, come on. RDA?
RDA.
He made RDA look like a bitch.
He did.
Yeah, I'm so sick of this narrative that 29-0, but half those fights are... Fuck that, man.
Dude.
He went 29-0 against professionals.
And not just that, and he dominates, too.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to give your credit where it's due.
That's what I don't understand. When people want to disrupt someone's legacy just because, like, maybe they beat your favorite fighter. I don't know.
Edson Barboza, he mauled him.
Absolutely.
Here we go, round
and that was
one.
when Edson Barboza
was Edson Barboza.
Yeah. I mean, Justin Gaethje kind of...
You ready for round one, Art?
Let's go, baby. Co-main event.
This is a great fight.
Pedro Munoz, Jose Aldo. Key fight in the bantamweight division. Next fighter, 1 or 2 fights away from a title shot, and here we go. Round 1, possible 3. Nice spinning back kick to start the round for Pedro Munoz. Pedro's got to come in quick.
Wow, they look like they're in 2 different weight classes right now.
Jose Aldo is big.
Whoa.
He's big. And you know what? Props to him for cutting down to 135.
Yeah.
That is tough. He's had weight cut issues once or twice here before. Pedro Munoz has really got to use those leg kicks. Utilize those leg kicks. See, Jose, whenever he is anticipating a shot, he puts his hands down and backs up with his head. And that's how you get caught. Mm-hmm. It's happened before. He's got to be really careful here, especially with Pedro Munoz. And this whole, see, he does it again. Backs up and kind of scoots his arms down. That's how you set up a shot. Pedro Munoz is doing that 1-2 just to get the distance in.
Yeah, he is.
Aljamain Sterling saying here for some Munoz Aldo violence. I'm surprised he's able to tweet with the injury that he had.
Right.
Fucking clown. What a clown. Pedro said that this is going to be a fight to remember. Boys coming out a little slow right now, respecting each other.
This is the blood fight that I predicted. Remember?
Yes.
That was an early prediction.
I said Michael Chiesa and Vicente Luque. There was a little bit of blood for Vicente.
For me, it was this one.
Yeah. This fight here, a pivotal matchup, though, too, in the bantamweight division. And really, Jose Aldo has really got to set the pace here, because if Pedro Munoz gets a roll going, you're in trouble.
Pedro Munoz wins. That's a big jump for him. He's in the ranked number 9.
Yeah. And he's kind of had, like, he'll get a couple wins, then he'll get a loss. And these boys are swinging.
They are.
Nice leg kicks from Pedro. That is the key to victory.
He's been landing them, too.
Yep. Utilize those leg kicks. Aldo used to be a leg kick killer.
Yes, he was.
And then it was like a couple fights ago, he just decided to stop. Oh! Whoa! Nice knee from Jose Aldo. Jose's fucking quick tonight. He's so quick tonight. Man, that was a nice knee. Looked like it might have stunned Munoz a little bit.
He didn't expect that.
No. You got to tire him out. Do those clinch strikes, but see, they separate. Jose's been doing the game too long. He knows. He's nice crafty, straight man. He knows from Pedro. What's up. Oh, my God.
Pedro's Munoz trying to take his head off.
With murderous intentions. Nice leg kick again from Pedro. But again, Jose's got that just firework explosion shot that could happen in any moment. You witnessed it with the knee just a little while ago.
Yep.
Nice shot from Jose.
He's been doing this too long, like you said. Aldo's just a veteran, bro.
I know, and it looks like Pedro's looking for that one shot. And he's really got it. There we go. Utilize those leg kicks. Pedro, don't fuck up my fucking bets. Don't fuck up my bets.
You have Munoz on this, don't you?
Yeah, and I love Jose.
Yeah.
I actually used my brain for this one, even though Pedro is the underdog.
Ooh, man. Uppercut.
And then a nice shot to the body from Jose Aldo. Munoz has got to get in that pocket, but he's got to be careful.
Dude.
Man, these guys are swinging. And again, bantamweight division. They're going to do this for all 3 rounds. I'm here for it. So many feints from Jose Aldo. That's what decades of fighting will do for you. Knowing when to use your feints. Mm-hmm. You see some fighters that just bob their head and weave constantly. Jose knows when to fake it out.
Ooh.
Man, these guys are throwing punches. Oh, nice shots to the body.
Jeremy Stevens, if you remember that body shot.
Yeah, nice shot to the body. Jose Aldo's putting in work right now. Pedro's got to get some respect out of Jose Aldo. Jose's got a really nice short jab, too. Nice leg kick from Pedro. He's got it. I mean, multiple. Another one. There we go.
Yes.
Get him another one. Nice shot to the body from Jose Aldo. Oh. Both getting some punches in. That was the fakest, laziest fucking leg kick I've ever seen in my life.
Aldo's going for those body shots.
And those uppercuts, too, man.
Oh, I almost caught it with that knee again.
Yeah. Pedro's got to be careful here. Pedro's been going for that spinning back kick.
That's a good first round.
Yeah, nice first round.
I'm with it.
This is exhausting. This is mentally exhausting.
I know. It's draining for sure.
Mentally exhausting. Whew. Jeez. I can't do this, man. I don't know if I could do this for 3 rounds. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, the fact that Jose's cutting down to 135. Incredible.
He's shredded.
Incredible. Shout out to Alex, too, for the 4-cam shot. Look at this. I mean, this is beautiful.
Beautiful.
19-5 for Pedro Munoz. 29-7
do the people know
Jose.
what Alex even looks like?
No, I mean, we've
Alex,
got a cam
you should just
for
jump
Alex.
in the shot real quick.
Yeah.
Just
get in the
be
shot,
like this.
Alex.
Just wave at the people.
Alex is...
Come on.
It's
in between rounds.
Alex is here whenever we need him.
Yes.
Unless he says no. He's not. But I asked him, everybody's on vacation. Everybody got invited to Joey's bachelor party, except for us.
I actually did get invited. I couldn't make it. Because I had this. I have priorities.
Motherfucker.
Just rub it in.
Priorities, man.
Unbelievable.
But I'm here with you,
I could have made it, but
I'm here with you, man.
Round 2. I appreciate it.
Here we
round
go.
2. Bantamweight division.
Round 2.
Munoz versus Aldo, co-main event.
Aldo's like, now get away from me, bro.
I know.
He's like fly swatting his
Pedro's
ass.
got to get these shots in. Aldo's fighting a smart fight.
Yeah.
And he could take leg kicks for days. So you better start putting some oomph into those leg kicks. Oh, he tried checking it on that one. Pedro might have caught a knee check on that, which, whew. Ooh, Pedro tried to attempt the step-in elbow.
there is a clear size advantage.
Oh, absolutely.
After the weigh-ins.
Yeah, Kevin Iole saying 10-9 round. Friend of the show, Kevin Iole. That's so awesome to say. Shout out to Aaron Bronster, too. Also a friend of the show. And you are a friend of the show for watching. Make sure that you retweet and share. Pedro's starting to turn it up a little bit, but he's got to close that distance. Get in that phone booth with Jose. It's a dangerous game. But you did it with Cody Garbrandt. And now it's starting to work against Jose Aldo. Get in that phone booth. Center of the octagon for both fighters.
Aldo with the combos, man. He's so quick.
Strike for strike. That straight and that jab from Jose Aldo is so quick. Aldo's
getting those shots with that left hook.
That was a nice left hook from Pedro Munoz.
Job.
He's trying that.
Keep doing that?
He's trying that. Just as much as Torres is giving up the leg. Dabber says, I took Munoz in this one. I did too, but it's a pretty close fight right now.
Aldo's going for that knee again.
Yeah. It looks like Aldo's starting to slow down a little bit. 3:20 in the second round. There's still a lot of fight left. You got to wonder with the age, too, man. I mean, Aldo's been through some wars.
And the weight cuts. He's a big guy.
Aldo is like the 135 version of Vanderlei Silva. Like, absolute legend. But you got to wonder, too, he took a nasty shot there. Aldo took a nasty hook from Pedro Munoz. Pedro's starting to turn it up right here. I hate to see a legend go out, but I got my money on Pedro Munoz.
He's going for that head kick.
Pedro's really setting the pace with this fight now. He's pushing Aldo back, making him stay on his back foot. Aldo's kind of just staying there, not really throwing. He hasn't thrown a shot in 15 seconds now.
It's fine because it's a 3-round fight.
Yeah.
Remember, I mean, you were in Detroit at the Little Caesars Arena. Max Holloway drowned him out.
Oh, yeah.
And he did that in their first fight, too.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. If it's a 5-round fight and you can really press him, and you could tire out Aldo.
And with this one, you got 3 rounds to make it happen. I mean, you really got to make it happen. And if you're Pedro Munoz, you lost that last round.
Yeah, you definitely lost the first round.
Yeah. 2 minutes left in the second round here. Co-main event, Jose Aldo, Pedro Munoz. 40 of 91 for significant strikes for Aldo. 43 of 107 for Pedro Munoz. You can tell in the second round he's starting to come back, but that straight is working for Aldo too right now.
Those inside leg kicks too. He's catching him with them.
2 of a possible 3 rounds.
Oh, wow. He snapped his head back there.
Co-main event. It's interesting with this fight too because there's so much at stake. These guys are right in the middle of that division.
Yep.
To where a nice victory, especially a landmark victory, could change the whole layout of the division in the sense of who's next in the next 1 or 2 wins for a title shot.
I mean, who knows? Even a backup position for a title fight. Like, they pull sometimes people in the bottom half of the top
speaking
5.
Of backups, Yuri is going to be the backup for Blachowicz and Clover.
Yeah. Dude, I like that guy, man. He's a savage.
Yuri. I love it. Big fight for the light heavyweight division. We're talking about bantamweights, though, right now. 1 minute left in the second round. Lots of action now as they're closing out the second round. Those leg kicks are paying off for Pedro Munoz. Both land with a straight. Oh, nice hook.
Aldo's
that hook is there all night, Pedro. All night. Man, with the way these fights are going, you better hope the heavyweights deliver. Otherwise, kind of a lackluster card, I'm not going to lie.
They better.
36 rounds, 2 strikes for Aldo. 26 round, 2 strikes for Munoz. I mean, this feeling out process is fine, but Aldo, for one, has to check those leg kicks, which he's only checked about 2 or 3, it seems. And Pedro needs to really use those hooks. Those hooks are landing. Oh, he faked the knee.
Faked the knee and caught him with the right hook.
Yeah, that was a brilliant move by Aldo. Pedro's got to turn it up. He's got to turn it up.
Wow. Over on the round and a half. Here we are. Could we possibly go to a decision?
I mean, it could.
It's a good fight so far.
I don't want to see it go to a decision. I mean, come on. Like, what are we doing here? I need a finish this next round.
Derrick Lewis needs to just finish. Gone.
Derrick Lewis, I posted the tweet earlier and I deleted it. I said, Derrick Lewis, first round KO, it's happening. And I was like, I feel like a fucking idiot, so I deleted it.
You deleted it?
Yeah, I wish I would have kept it because
in case it happens.
In case it happens, I could be like, I'm Mystic Mac, I predict these things. I don't know why he's not Middle Eastern.
No.
I don't know why I did that. That was stupid.
I mean, Middle Eastern Derrick Lewis.
Yeah, Middle Eastern Derrick Lewis.
That's hilarious.
What did you gather from this second round here?
I think Munoz might have got it. I mean, they're showing more highlights of Munoz there, clearly.
Yeah. You think it's 1-1?
I think it's 1-1 going into this third round.
A lot of close fights tonight, man, and we talked about that.
Breathing heavy, though.
Aldo is too. Look at him.
Yeah, he is.
Got a tattoo
This
up
is
on
it.
his shoulder.
I think they're going to swing for the fences here. They
I
have
hope
to.
so. Come on.
Like, they're Brazilians. They're hugging it out. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Go. Oh, there we go. They're
That's what I'm
swinging.
Where was this in round 1 and 2?
Both landing hooks right there. You know, the coach's corner was like, you need to put on
those
shots.
7-punch
Jose
combos
just
from Aldo?
Jose landed
shit.
7 shots in a row, and now Munoz has got him up against the fence. Third and final round.
He's like, slow down, Aldo. We just hugged it out.
Absolutely, Dabber. Aldo is still so quick. I mean, this is third and final round. Who's got the most heart? That's what this is right here. Who wants it? Because right now, Aldo just gave you a 7-punch combination.
He literally did.
And you have not answered back, Munoz. I need this victory, Munoz.
What? Come on,
fuck was
guy.
that spinning shit, as Nick
Let's
Diaz
be
would
honest
say?
here.
What the fuck was that?
Seriously, that was like some Cinderella shit. For real.
Both getting in those leg kicks. God, Aldo is... He's
kind of bullying him this round.
I know, but you know what? This proves... Pedro Munoz has hit Aldo with some heavy shots.
And he took them.
And you got to figure, Jose was at 145 at the time. This just proves how strong of a striker Conor McGregor is.
Yeah.
13 seconds you knocked out someone. I mean, they're 135ers right now, but still, you know?
He slept them.
And no, I'm not sucking Conor off. I'm just being truthful. He knocked out a champion in fucking 13 seconds. But Jose Aldo is letting it be known, I'm in it to win it.
He's definitely up on this round
so far. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Munoz, it just has to worry about getting hit later. That's easy for me to say, obviously, but worry about getting hit later. Throw those strikes, man.
Look at that again. Aldo is fucking quick, man.
Yeah.
Even at this age.
Body shot. Yeah, that's what's crazy. You prime out in your 30s. I mean, it's nuts.
Dude, a nice leg kick.
He's 30.
Man, Aldo is killing this round.
Yeah. Breathing a little heavy now. Now, see, this is when Pedro needs to fucking go in. Your guy's breathing hard. What are you doing? Pedro looks lost in there right now.
Yeah.
He's playing shadow boxing with him. I mean, again, get in the pocket. You can't, and I would say clinch strike with him, but Aldo's bigger and stronger.
Wow.
Wow, that leg kick took
him down.
Munoz down for a second, and then caught a nice 1-2 on the way up. Aldo's looking fresh. 2-minute warning coming up in the third and final round.
Dude, Aldo was known for his leg kicks forever.
I know. What he did to Cub Swanson, too, in the WEC days, man. I mean, this dude's been at it.
There he goes again.
Yeah.
Wow, what a strategy.
He
saving
throws
those
them
leg
so
kicks.
wide, too, man. They just land. You can see him from a mile away, and he's so quick. Aldo's so quick.
Yeah.
.145 left in the third and final round.
Definitely going to decision.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Aldo's got this. And props to him. I mean, again, anything could happen. 1 second away from getting your lights knocked out. Especially in this division. Kind of a slower pace for the bantamweights compared to the opener.
Man,
with Casey
Aldo's
Kenney
murdering this round.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I mean, there's a 3-punch combination right there from Aldo.
Dude,
nice
and the
leg kick to follow it up. Aldo's record has been broken. Previously 102, 104 for significant strikes. What a phenomenal fight for Aldo.
He's still got it, man.
1 minute left, third and final round. Hail Mary time for Pedro Munoz. He is losing this fight wholeheartedly. I mean, something's got to happen here. You got to set the pace. You got to. You're letting Aldo control the entire action of this fight. 35 seconds left. I mean, this should be some fucking Max Holloway center of the octagon shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Aldo knows he's
40
won.
significant strikes in the third round for Aldo. 9 for Munoz.
That's it.
This is a 10-8 round.
Look at that. Oh,
I mean,
look at that.
Oh,
Look
my
at that.
God. 10 seconds left.
And there's the blood that I predicted.
Yep. Aldo got this. Absolutely. He knows it. Shout out to the legend, Jose Aldo. The decision victory.
I mean, he outclassed him in round 3.
Phenomenal victory. Wow. I mean, and against Pedro Munoz, 19-5.
Yeah.
He's no slouch.
No.
That was a great
Made
fight.
it look easy in the third round. That leg kick, watch, if they show it. Drop
Wow, that was a punch to the throat, punch to the face, punch to the face. I mean, and those were all with the same hand.
Boom.
1. Fakes the...
Watch this leg kick.
Oh, the leg kick is devastating. Puts him on his
And then on the way up, look at that. Caught him with the 1-2, like you said. Bam,
and then
bam.
right... Oh, you know what? That might have been one of the best Jose Aldo performances I've seen in a
great
while.
round.
In a while. Wow. Phenomenal. That was great. Great fight.
I'm not mad at it.
So,
Let's see what happens with this main event, though.
Right now, as it stands, I'm 1 for 3. Not happy about it. Actually, I'm 1 win, 2 losses. I need Derrick Lewis in under 4.5 rounds. Fuck. I thought Slim was going to bring his beanbag.
I keep forgetting Slim's here.
Yeah, he's just maxing and relaxing.
Comes that main event, though.
Hey, listen, if you're looking to start a new career, look no further than Northwestern Tech. Get more information at northwesterntech.edu. HVAC classes that last 10 months. You get in, you get out, get yourself an education. If you're like, I can't find a job anywhere. Listen, the demand for HVAC is high right now. If I lose this gig here, I'm going to Northwestern Tech. You should too. Get more information at northwesterntech.edu. There are too, man. They took their jobs. They did it. There's jobs everywhere. Jose Aldo with the victory.
Huge
Unanimous
win.
decision. Beautiful victory, man. And now the big boys are swinging. Alex, you awake still? All right, he's awake still. That's good. Shout out to you for watching. If you are here, you obviously know that because you heard me say thank you for watching. I appreciate you. It's the late night crew around here. We got the main event coming up. I'm excited. We got the AC on because, honestly, I couldn't have done the show with the AC off.
Yeah.
And thanks to our friends at Northwestern Tech for getting it fixed. I appreciate you. All right, main event. Man, I want to say everything in me wants to say I'm not excited for this fight. I'm just being honest with you.
You think it's going to go the way I kind of thought it might go? Cyril Gane,
I
playing
think
it safe, decision.
I think when you look at it like this, okay, I think that there's no way that Derrick Lewis is going to lose via decision in his hometown.
And that's the reason why I feel like, because it is his hometown, he's going to go for it.
That's what I'm
Extra
saying.
hard.
I mean, you got to look at it this way. When you
There's
look
a lot of
at
pressure on him.
When you look at Derrick Lewis and his career, okay, and I remember watching the first Derrick Lewis fight, and I was thinking to myself, he looks good, but it wasn't anything. He fought Jack May, April 19th, 2014. And here's the thing. Since then, he did lose to Matt Mitrione. He did lose to Sean Jordan. And then he's gone on a tear. Gabriel Gonzaga, round 1 punches. Gets the victory there. Roy Nelson, who is one of the toughest SOBs in heavyweight history. He wins via split decision. Okay. Then Travis Brown. He beats that woman beater. Says Ronda Rousey, bring your fine ass here. And that's really where he blew up.
Yeah.
And
That's what started it.
He's been knocked out. I'm not going to sit here and get on the Derrick Lewis hype train because I've been on it for a while, but I can admit when he screws up. He did lose to Mark Hunt. He got knocked out by Mark Hunt. That was pretty devastating.
I got the record up too,
but then he comes back and beats Tybura, Ngannou, and Volkov.
Volkov's being the craziest of them all.
And then he loses to Daniel Cormier, which that was disappointing. I didn't want either. That was one of those fights where I'm like, I don't want either fighter to lose, in this one. Loses to Junior Dos Santos, and then he's been on another tear.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at it, Olenek, that's a win, but really Olenek's old.
Olenek is old.
Olenek could have very easily gotten his submission victory like he has, a million times over. He didn't. Then he comes in and he earns this fight with Cyril Gane by uppercutting Curtis Blades into oblivion.
He starched him.
Yeah. Now, on the other side, let's look at Cyril Gane. Cyril Gane made his UFC debut, won via arm triangle in 2019. Okay? So, in August 10th of 2019, since August 10th of 2019, he has fought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. That's beautiful for a heavyweight. It really is.
Yeah.
And he's starting to get into that. I mean, he's already fought that top-tier competition. He's got to win over Tanner Boser. He's got to win over JDS with that elbow victory. Which
questionable.
It was, absolutely. But then he goes to the decision with Rosenstruck. He goes to the decision with Volkov. With that being said, how do you see this fight playing out? And the next question would be, how do you want it playing out? Because I think we're both Derrick Lewis fanboys here, but we also understand that this competition that he's facing tonight is no walk in the park.
No. I think he plays it safe with heavy-handed strikers. Okay. Those are the guys he likes to stay away from and outpoint them. And Derrick Lewis, we all know, and I'm sure he's done his research. He knows that Derrick Lewis at any moment can fucking lay you out.
Yeah.
His coaches probably have warned him that, and he knows that. So he's really going to play it extra safe tonight.
Yeah.
That's my prediction. He's going to really stay on the outside, outpoint him, and play the point game, which is boring as shit for most fans.
I can't deal with that, man. I got to be honest.
Derrick Lewis is going to have to get in his face and fucking lay him out. That's the only way Derrick Lewis is going to win.
Well, and that's really the only way that Derrick Lewis is ever going to get another shot, at the title. I mean, let's be honest. That is the only way that Derrick Lewis is key to if he wins via decision.
Derrick Lewis?
If Derrick Lewis wins via decision, for one, that happening is very slim to none.
Rarely happens.
For two, the way that I look at it is people want to watch the Derrick Lewis show. They want to watch him flatline Gabriel Gonzaga. They want to watch him literally bounce Travis Brown's head off the canvas. They want to watch him flatline Curtis Blades.
They just showed it.
And then do 2 super necessary punches. The way that I look at this fight is it's a very important fight for both fighters, but it's more important for Derrick Lewis. It really is, because a loss doesn't kick Derrick Lewis out of the top ranks in the division by any means. Absolutely not. But what it does do is it shows that Cyril Gane is on another level.
Yeah.
And that's what we've always questioned with Derrick Lewis. Let's be honest. He snuck by that win against Francis Ngannou. It was a boring fight, okay?
Yeah.
He was losing Alexander Volkov, turns up the heat in the final 10 seconds of the round and gets the victory. He's lost to JDS. He gets in those big fights, and it's either last-minute finish, crazy knockout, or
he just loses. By decision.
Cyril Gane, on the other hand, is not only a dominant striker, he's also good on the ground. He's great on the ground.
Yeah, he's got several submission wins.
Yeah, he's 3-3-3 with his finishes. 3 knockouts, 3 submissions, 3 decisions. Derrick Lewis, on the other hand, is 10-0 in Houston. 10-0 in Houston. So
need to make it 11-0.
I hope so, man. I mean, to me, Cyril Gane, I would love to see. I would honestly like to see Cyril Gane and Jones. I'd really like to see how that fight plays out. Because, listen, when Jones makes his heavyweight debut, he's going to put on a show. He has to.
Of course.
He has to. He's been on the shelf for way too long. Way too long.
He's not fighting until next year, he said.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. The boys are walking out right now. Woo, baby.
Here we go.
Main event time.
Main event.
Let's get your predictions in the chat. And listen, if you want to get your last-minute bets in, make sure that you visit mybookie.ag. Use that promo code Woodward. Get a 50% match on your first deposit. Make sure that you get those bets in. I'm going to say under 4.5 rounds. And I'm going to make an even crazier prediction. I'm going to say Derrick Lewis with the knockout.
Man, I hope you're right.
Under 4.5 rounds.
Yeah. And I know.
That's literally the end of the fight.
That's the line. No, that's the line. That's the line. Yeah.
Is that the real line?
And it's an underdog pick. Yeah. Yeah. Because, well, right here, the under 4.5 rounds, it's actually at a minus 180. So it's not too crazy of a pick. But, yeah, minus 4.5 rounds is minus 180.
That's very realistic.
But it is. And here's the thing. The only thing that kind of worries me is because Cyril Gane, his last 2 fights have been decisions.
They have been.
You know, they've been decisions. I mean, when you look at who it's been up against Rosenstruck, who is predominantly a striker, and it's been up against Volkov, who is a lengthy striker. So that kind of worries me, but I've got Derrick Lewis under 4.5 rounds.
I like that pick.
Yeah.
I do like that pick.
You going similar with me?
Yeah, I'm gonna even go 3, and I said that earlier.
Ooh.
Derrick Lewis.
Okay.
Well, I know I was cheating a little bit by saying it's either that by KO or TKO and within 3 rounds for Derrick Lewis, or decision win for Gane. I mean, it's gonna go one of those 2 ways.
We've got some picks coming in, and everybody's going for Lewis, it looks like. Lewis, second round KO. Lewis by knockout.
What we really should ask the viewers is, are you picking Lewis because you love Lewis? People love Derrick Lewis. Is it your heart choosing or your brain?
Well, and here's the thing. I'm picking Derrick Lewis because I love Derrick Lewis.
Me too. That's
the same
kind of how
reason
I'm going
why
with this.
I won't go against Nate Diaz. I just can't. I'm sorry. Do I know that he loses? Yes, he's a journeyman technically. You know, but at the same time, I'm not going against him. Alex, if you want to throw up that tail of the tape, the last one of the night for the main event. The heavyweights are swinging. We're ready for it. And we're going to give you all the info as we get ready for this fight. Derrick Lewis, 36 years old, 5 years older than Cyril Gane, a 25-7 record for the Black Beast. 6'2" and a 79-inch reach, orthodox stance, and of course fighting in the heavyweight division. Cyril Gane, 31, 9-0, perfect record. Looking to keep that goose egg as well tonight. 6'3" for a height, 81-inch reach, so he's got a 2-inch reach advantage over the Black Beast. Orthodox, same as Derrick Lewis. This one's going to be a banger.
Only been training MMA for 3 years.
3 years.
Moves like a middleweight.
It's crazy.
He's super athletic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I literally thought the screens went out.
I thought the stream went out for a second, too.
It's the arena.
So the audience is in on the fun. We have cameras that are directly below the TVs. So I'm looking at the TV, but I'm also looking at you. And they blacked out Houston Arena, the Toyota Center, and I literally thought the stream went out.
I thought the screens went out.
Burn everything. Yeah, so Derrick Lewis came in at 264. Cyril Gane came in at 244, I want to say. So, yeah, about 20 pounds. Yeah. Derrick Lewis has never been a weight cutter, and that's the thing. When you look at Stipe Miocic, when he took that weight cut seriously.
He went down to like 230-something,
230, and he used to fight it right around that 264, 265 level. With Derrick Lewis, he's proven he can go those long rounds, if necessary. He's worked on his cardio more. He's taken it more seriously. You know, in a recent interview with Daniel Cormier, he's like, I'm ready. Like, I'm fully prepared. I've got nothing to lose. I've trained. And, I mean, dude, imagine walking out to a sold-out arena in your hometown.
They're all there to see you.
Oh, they're all there to see you. Look at that, dude. When can we have that back in Michigan, man? I miss it. I miss it so.
It was a good time.
218 was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. I mean, why do you need security guards? Let's be honest. Ain't nobody touching Black Beast.
Ain't nobody touching the Black Beast.
Gane, but submission, Michael says. That's not
submission.
Mark says the same thing. Gane by submission in the 4th. Not a bold pick. I mean, that's the man's 3-3-3. You know, 3.
If we know anything, his ground game is lacking.
Yeah,
we do know that.
Yeah, but
he's hard to keep down.
That's the thing. Trying to remember the fight there was where he literally just stood up. Who was it against?
A lot of fights.
Yeah.
But DC did hold him down and control him.
Yeah, but DC's an Olympic gold medalist. Like,
that's my point. Like, if you're not on that level, you're not going to hold him down.
No. Whew. Hey, my
I'm
heart's
really
racing.
rooting for him,
I'm
man.
ready.
I'm a big fan of Derrick Lewis.
Could you imagine he pulls off some Jorge Masvidal shit? He does
How about that switch kick he does?
He does that switch kick, and it's
crazy
so,
to see.
You're a heavyweight at 264 pounds throwing a switch kick. He's on a 4-fight win streak, most knockouts in UFC heavyweight history with 12. Finished 21 of 25 wins with 20 knockouts. He's got 1 submission victory on his record, 20 knockouts out of his 25 wins. Insane. I mean, heavyweights like this are a rare breed. This is why people watch the heavyweight division. I'm saying all of this to hopefully not disappoint you in a 5-round snore fest.
Yeah. I'm hoping that's not what happens.
Dude,
here.
I can't handle it. I mean, Derrick Lewis would set the world on fire if he gets a knockout within the first 2 rounds. And I'm here for it.
I'm all about it.
I really want to see it. I really want to see it. Get those last-second bets in, guys. I'm telling you. If you haven't yet, get them in. I just want to see him bury someone, too.
He's got his game face on.
He does the thing.
Oh, dude, I love that. That's ever after every knockout.
Every knockout. And he's had a lot of them.
Art, what's your one bet you give me to put down on this?
What did he say?
What's your one bet you put down on this?
If I had all right, let's say I had $10,000, right?
Would you go the over/under, or would you go more of a
I go for the
loser?
over/under as a safe bet.
Yeah.
But for a crazy bet, and it's not really that crazy, Derrick Lewis by knockout.
Yeah.
I think it's plus 300. So you put in $10,000, you win 30.
Why not?
That's if I had $10,000.
He came in just under 264.
Yeah.
Heavy
And
weight.
247, so I was off
Yeah.
by 3 pounds. 247 for Cyril Gane. Bruce Buffer looking like a 70s couch once again.
Always.
Always. With the floral pattern. Very ashy looking. Very grayscale. See what we got here in the chat. Shout out to Lions Rumble, still keeping us company. Shout out to Ryan, Perez, Nate. Everybody checking in. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. We're getting to it. Dan Mergliotta, your referee. We are your host and co-host. Brothers in Arms, Art and Ace from the Art of Combat podcast. If you're watching this right now and you could share it, greatly appreciate it. Spread the word. We're the nighttime crew around here.
We do it for every UFC pay-per-view.
Every pay-per-view.
You'll catch us right here.
Yep.
Unless we're at Imagine Theater.
Yeah.
Probably for a Connor fight or something
Yeah,
bigger.
big shout out to Anthony. Big shout out to Anthony. That was being able to fill that movie theater up with MMA fans and watch the fights with fans. That was so
Although
awesome.
it ended tragically.
It's the fight game, man.
what
I
it
was
is.
devastated. I was devastated. Absolutely devastated. Let's check the chat here. Let's see. So, if you are looking to get bets in, I'm going to pull up some odds real quick. Let's see what we got here. Look at that crowd.
I love it.
Look at the crowd. All right, let's see. Let's see.
Here we go.
So, bets-wise... So yeah, it looks like it's still a minus 180 for over under 4.5 rounds. Which again, Cyril Gane could I don't want this to be a boring fight, man.
Me either, man.
He's a minus 350 favorite.
If anybody's going to make it boring, it's fucking him. Cyril Gane.
Diaz says the Beast gas tank going to be empty. I could see that happening. Lewis to KO with 30 left in the first round.
Imagine that.
Oh, I love it, man.
That we'll get your reaction video right
I'll
there.
lose my shit if he gets a knockout in the first round. I'm starting to lose my voice already.
Yeah, same here.
I will have no voice tomorrow.
Sounding real raspy.
I thought I was going to lose my voice watching Axel tomorrow, but nope, I've already lost it.
You know the crowd's going nuts right now.
Oh, yeah.
We can't hear it right
Plus 270.
They're announcing Derrick Lewis right now, so I'm sure Houston Toyota Center is going nuts.
All right, here we go. Shout out to Jenna in the chat. Appreciate you. Wake up, Jenna. It's the main event. The big boys are swinging. It's H-Town, baby.
That's my guy right there.
Let's go.
Here we go. Derrick Lewis.
Who wants it more? Who wants Francis next? Don't wind yourself, Derrick.
Dude, it's all cardio. It's all energy.
All adds up. Main event time.
This is the final face-off.
Final face-off. I'm here for it. I'm 100%
You think they touch
here
gloves?
for it. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
They don't really have beef.
Appreciate it, DS. Yeah, make sure that you share this and spread the word, man. I'm going to share it on my Facebooks right now because you got one shot, one opportunity to share everything you ever wanted. There we go. Let's go. Main event time. Heavyweights, baby. Black Beast, Cyril Gane. Whew, I'm so nervous. In case you're wondering, we're 15 seconds in, no shots have been thrown. But that's okay, it's heavyweights. We're patient here, we're willing to wait. Feeling each other out.
Look at that head
Nice
kick.
head kick from Derrick Lewis. A slip there, and Gane caught him with the straight, but nothing too crazy. Calm down, Derrick. Calm down. It's a chess match right now. Feeling each other out. Derrick Lewis has got to get away from that fence, though.
I agree.
Cyril Gane could clinch him, take him down, and then it's going to be a long night. And Cyril respects him, man.
You got to respect that power.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Man, Cyril's got a reach, too.
Yeah. See, this is exactly what I was worried about.
I know,
right here.
but it's just the first round. It's just the first round. Anything's possible. God, those are the laziest leg kicks. Derrick's got to make something happen, man. You're in fucking Houston. Let's go. Patiently waiting. He's leaning in for that hook. You could see it.
Yep.
He's dragging his back foot. Keeps turning.
He wants to, with every ounce of power.
Oh, yeah.
You can see it. I mean, I see it from here.
Yeah. I think each fighter has thrown a total of 4 strikes. Center of the octagon for both fighters. Come on.
Ooh.
Derrick is headhunting right now. We need something.
This better not be another.
I know, man.
Derrick Lewis and Gane 2.
I mean, if you're trying to point fight with Cyril Gane, you are going to lose. Derrick looks very reserved, too. You got to wonder if he knows that this is going to be a long fight. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't want to tire himself out either, probably.
Yeah, you don't want to throw haymakers for 5 minutes straight.
In round 1.
It's a very strategic game that he's playing right now. Derrick's chasing him at this point.
Yeah, he's definitely headhunting right now.
Yeah. Where's that switch kick at? Where's that switch kick at? Derrick's got to throw some unorthodox shit to really put Cyril on his back foot. That reach for Cyril just seems double.
How much of an advantage did he have on the reach?
It's not much.
2 inches.
Yeah, but it seems like it's 14 with the way that he throws it. He lunges forward when he throws his punches.
Ooh.
Oh,
was
kick
that
to
a
the
low
nuts.
blow? It was.
Yeah,
Caught him right in
been.
the nuts.
I don't know. It looked like it was right in the mid.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. So now Cyril will get up to a 5-minute break.
The replay. Here it is. Good angle, too.
Show us the
he
fight,
definitely got him in the nuts.
We can't only listen
He
at...
definitely got him there.
Yeah, he got him in a dick shot.
They'll give him a warning.
God. Hope Lewis can pull it off. I already dead parlay had Gane, though. Lewis was plus 430 by KO on Wednesday. Wow. Wow. I mean, we all wonder why, but it's only the first round, but it's not looking too good for Derrick right now. He's got to really turn up the pace here. Really get Cyril to just like wonder what's coming next.
Oh, come on, man.
And here comes the first possible takedown, but Derrick Lewis gets out of it in the clinch. Derrick gets beat up over time.
Yeah, he does.
But Derrick getting flatlined
Never really happened.
never really happens. There we go.
Come on, Lewis.
Nice shot from Derrick Lewis. It looked like it just grazed Gane. Gane actually turned his back. Derrick was chasing him there for a second.
Under a minute left in the first round.
Yep.
Not too much action, though.
Still plenty of time for that under 4.5.
Plenty of time for that.
Yeah. Derrick Lewis has got to show us something, man. Ooh, nice kick to the body from Cyril Gane. That one landed. Derrick Lewis tries to answer back. Ooh, nice shot from Cyril Gane.
Behind the head.
Yeah, that one looked like it might have hurt Derrick a little bit. He backed up and just kind of... Ooh, nice
jab.
Straight. Was that an eye poke?
Oh, they got one foul.
He said
for
that
one.
was not an eye poke. Dan
Wow.
Miragliotta said that was not an eye poke. Now Derrick's backing up a little bit. That shot, I don't know if that was an eye poke, man. I really don't think it was.
Derrick plays possum. You know he's done that before, too.
End of round one.
Wasn't the most exciting round.
Fuck, it's going to be a long night for Derrick Lewis if he's fighting like this. Let's see. That
It
was not...
It was just a knuckle.
That was... It still, man.
Yeah, that counts.
When
You
a
can
fighter
you can
complains of
continue.
that...
Yeah, you can still fight.
Oh, but then it looked like Cyril was covering up his eye,
Yeah.
too. Man.
He's playing it safe. I said it.
Oh, this is not looking good. Yeah, we need that weigh-in strength. We need that in-his-face type shit, Derrick. What are you doing, Black Beast?
Let's be optimistic though. We're about to start round 2. Let's see what happens.
Where's that weigh-in thugness?
Yeah.
100% agree. Yeah, this is kind of a snore fest. I'm not gonna lie. Really hope Lewis turns it up around 2. He's they're both movie. Yeah, he said my eye.
But what did Lewis do after that?
It looked like Lewis might have gotten eye
Went for his
poking
eye?
on Cyril. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a legit punch that caught him in the eye, though.
Yeah. Yeah, Derrick got hit with a punch.
Yeah.
Cyril might have got hit with a finger or knuckle.
Yeah. Here we go, round 2.
Round 2. Woo! 450. So the round's just started. There's plenty of time left. You got plenty of time to make something happen, Derrick Lewis. Don't take your time. God, man. More of the same. I know that we're only, we're less than 30 seconds into the round, but I mean, these guys got to start swinging. If you really want that shot against John Jones or Francis. But that's the thing. Francis,
Look, there's that kick,
there's
man.
that switch kick, yeah.
You got to make a statement.
Yeah, you got to make a statement. Nice leg kick from Derrick Lewis. Cyril Gane switching stances, and then switching stances again. Derrick's got to turn up the heat. This is... I mean, come on. It comes to the big fights and you start doing this shit, you're not going to get main events, man. You're in your hometown, 10-0 in Houston. And, maybe he knows something we don't know. Maybe he's pacing himself. 3rd round, he turns it up. 4th round, he turns it up.
That's true.
But, I mean, this is not how you sell yourself for a title match, man. Nice 1-2. And
what happened there?
And it looks like Cyril complained of another eye strike or an eye gouge, but
he's not getting
Derrick
that
said,
call,
nah. Said, that wasn't me. Ooh, there we go. Nice clinch from Lewis. Cyril just throws him off, though.
Yeah.
See, but that's what Derrick has to do. Get in that range.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, either of these fighters... Do you think Francis... He's going for that head kick over... Lewis is going for that head kick over and over again. Ooh, nice kick to the body. Black Beast, rushed him, but then didn't do anything with his hands.
No. Looked like he was trying to throw a knee.
He's setting up more shots, though. I will give him credit. I mean, what type of fight does Cyril bring to someone like Francis Ngannou?
Similar to this.
It's just to pace yourself.
But guess what Ngannou's going to do? He's coming for you, dude.
And that's what Derrick needs to do right now. You got him up against the clinch. Don't get taken down. Don't get taken down. Oh, now Cyril's got... Whoa, that almost looked like a knee to the dick, but Derrick Lewis wasn't fazed by it. Oh, nice knee to the thigh. Another one. Bones clashing. Ooh. See, and Derrick is getting clinched right now, and he's getting outstruck. Cyril's really putting it on him with those body shots, with those knees.
To the body, yeah.
Yeah. Jake says, I really hope Derrick Lewis is saving up that tank to let loose.
Oh, he almost had him there. He was about to drop him, about to trip him up.
Derrick's got to turn it up, man. 1:47 left to go in the second round. Yeah, Derrick's got to show something, man. This is not how you want to improve when it comes to showcasing your skills in the heavyweight division. Derrick Lewis has had 2 significant strikes. 2. Like, what are you doing, man?
I mean, how many times have we been having these exact same conversations and then Derrick Lewis out of nowhere?
I know.
Hail Mary.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
You never completely count him out, but it still sucks to see this.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does. It really does. But you got to wonder if it's his coaches too, man. You got to wonder, like, what his coaches are saying.
Like, pace yourself,
you know, if
for 5 rounds.
But how long can you pace yourself for before you lose by decision? I mean, come on. You're getting outstruck. You're getting out-grappled. You're getting out-clinched. You're losing in leg kicks. You're losing in everything.
Very true.
Ooh, oh, nice shot from Gane. But then Derrick Lewis looked like he answered back a swing and a miss, though.
There we go. We need more of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, swing in the pocket. I'm about to fall asleep over here.
Slim got the pillow for you right there, the green one.
I know.
You see that elbow?
I saw that.
It was a very unorthodox elbow. Cyril's, he's playing the perfect fight, man. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to. I just, I had more. See, you got 10 seconds left. This is where you need to go. This is where you need to go, Derrick. Derrick, are you there? Fuck, man.
Cyril's fighting his fight.
This is what I said is going to happen. He's going to play it safe, man. Just outpoint him and win that way.
Fuck, dude. Jones ain't going to fight either of these motherfuckers. There's no way Jones is fighting either of these guys. Why would you want to? Jones, for one, would probably chew him up and spit him out.
Either,
you know, and that's what Diaz says. Big Bully Jones will eat Lewis. He has no chance. Yeah, I mean, this is embarrassing, and and listen, I'm not a fighter. I'm just a guy who talks about fights. But regardless, man, like, this is your chance to shine, and you're sitting there, and you're fighting another fighter's pace.
The winner gets a title shot.
Yeah.
I mean, the winner of this is going to be the interim champion. I know you're not a big fan of the interim title thing.
I hate interims. But if this fight doesn't perform, it's going to make the interim championship even less legitimate, especially with the way Francis KO'd Stipe. Couldn't have said it better, Michael. Couldn't have said it better. Yeah. Lewis ain't got shit right now. We're going into the third round, and it's like, what are we doing? I mean, and Cyril can do this for all 5 rounds, so if you're waiting for him to gas out, it's not going to happen. And for a heavyweight, that's crazy to say. It's crazy to say. Usually heavyweights are gassed out by the 3rd round, which it looks like. I mean, Derrick's pouring sweat. Maybe he just sweats a lot. I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a heavy leg kick from Cyril.
Leg kick. Buckled him a little bit.
Another heavy leg kick from Cyril. Over the top. Head strike landed for Cyril. Gane has every right to put an exclamation point on this too, man. Really prove that he wants a shot at the belt. And when you're a heavyweight 9-0, you could do it.
Damn. It's being aggressive this round.
Yeah.
Cyril Gane is.
Yeah.
Look
nice.
Wow,
another
kicks,
heavy
man.
leg kick from Cyril Gane. Excuse me. .355 left in the 3rd round.
Dude, again.
Dude, he's going to keep attacking that leg and Lewis is going to get angry.
And guess what? It's working.
And it's working. Lewis is going to get angry and try and, track him down. Here we go, see? But he's got to land the shot. Put some fear into Cyril Gane. Sure. Shout out to Jeremiah Stocker, my brother. He said, I also sweat a lot, too.
Derrick Lewis is definitely sweating a lot.
Oh, those leg kicks are paying off. Those leg kicks are paying off for Gane. Oh, nice hook from Cyril as well. Derrick's really got to get shit going here. Ooh, Cyril's showing off a little bit. Swing and a miss for the head kick for Derrick Lewis. I mean, come on. What are we doing here, guys? Derrick just needs one shot. One shot. I mean, that was embarrassing. I don't know what the fuck
his leg is hurt, though. You could tell.
Yeah.
Look,
wow, Cyril's starting to turn up the pace now.
He was going for that same knockout that he got Dos Santos.
Yeah, he's looking for that lock. Exactly. Let's hope there's a couple less.
Saw that same elbow.
Yep. Let's hope there's a couple less hits to the back of the head. Wow. Lewis has... Oh, wow.
Spun him around.
Yeah, Lewis swung him around right there. Let's hope there's less strikes to the back of the head compared to the JDS fight. Jeremiah says, heavy D in the 5th. Ooh. Could you imagine?
I hope so. I hope he's right.
I hope so too, man. I really do. I do not want to see the less talented GSP of the heavyweight division. No.
Damn.
Oh, those leg kicks are really fucking putting a toll on Derrick Lewis. That one hurt him. His hands went down. He started breathing heavy. Nice straight. Wow, he might knock out Derrick Lewis. Derrick Lewis is covering up against the fence. Cyril's getting these shots in. Oh, my God. We might see Derrick Lewis get knocked out, but Derrick Lewis answers back with a hook. They're in the clinch now. Oh, an uppercut from Cyril Gane. Derrick Lewis is still standing. Derrick Lewis is answering back. Now they're swinging. Derrick Lewis just got dropped. A knee to the head. Shots to the body. Derrick Lewis has got to get out of there. Fuck. What is happening?
Did he just stop?
Oh, he dropped his mouthpiece.
Thank God.
Lewis dropped his mouthpiece.
Come on, bro.
Oh, shit.
Dude, he was fucking him up.
Yeah, Derrick is winded right now. Kick to the head. Cyril Gane is putting in shots in Derrick Lewis. Derrick Lewis is not giving up, though. This is the fight we want to see.
Dude, where was he, bro?
Derrick
like
is hurt.
2 rounds ago.
He's complaining about his eye again. Derrick Lewis is dropped. Cyril Gane's on top. He's getting the shots, and it's going to be over. It's going to be a finish. Cyril Gane is your interim heavyweight champ. Fuck. No! The most boring heavyweight of all time actually puts on a performance that defeats Derrick Lewis in his hometown. No!
Well, you got
I got the over-under.
4.5 rounds right.
God, no!
He started showing a little promise, and then he got caught again.
Why? Son of a bitch! I don't want to see Derrick go down like that.
Good luck, Cyril Gane. You're fighting Francis Ngannou.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait.
Good luck.
I'm putting $1 million on Francis Ngannou.
For real.
Son of a bitch.
Here's the difference between Lewis and Ngannou. Ngannou is going to fucking charge and take his head off. It was those leg kicks. Look.
Yeah, those leg kicks
he
really...
He like 8 of them.
And all Derrick Lewis did to prevent it was put his fucking arms down. What are you doing? So I went, 2 for 3? How embarrassing. 2 for 3.
2 for 3.
Jesus. Man, I mean...
And look, Murgliata, the ref, gave him every opportunity.
Yeah, he really did. He
really
gave him more than every opportunity. Yeah. More than every opportunity. We'll wait for the decision, and then we'll wrap things up in this depressing finish for UFC 265. Thanks to D-Mac. If you can put me on the shot here, Alex. Thanks to D-Mac, I will be grinding up some cannabis tonight because I'm so depressed. This state-of-the-art grinder for state-of-the-art problems. Shout out to D-Mac for coming through. Shout out to Slim for coming through. Shout out to Ace for coming through.
You're welcome.
God, I'm so... Oh, this is depressing, man. We'll wait for the decision. We'll wrap things up. Derrick Lewis just looks so frustrated. Now he's 10-1 in Houston. I feel for him, man. And you know what? props to Cyril Gane. Honestly, as upset as I was 2 minutes ago,
he looked better than before.
He was better than before.
Exactly.
I mean, the way that I look at it is, I was going to say, is he not going to go over and at least get his hand raised? Oh.
Gane didn't even get hit.
What was that?
Gane didn't even get hit.
No,
really?
No, he didn't. He looked good. He looked good.
Yeah.
He looked good. I just don't want to see a heavyweight GSP. Now tonight he proved me wrong. He did. I'll admit that. But
guess what? He's getting hit against Francis Ngannou. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt, man.
God, that's interim heavyweight champ for Cyril Gane.
I mean, they're former training partners. I mean, there's a storyline there.
Yeah.
Shout
out to Diaz who said I told you guys. Yes, you did. Yeah. The better fighter won tonight. Yeah, absolutely, Jeff.
Nothing wrong with it. I'm not mad at it.
Gane didn't. But
we're going with our hearts. We like Derrick Lewis.
I disagree with Bruce, though. Bruce says Gane didn't win himself any fans with that fighting style. He put it on in the third round.
Yeah.
Now, if he would have set that pace for the whole 5 rounds, I'd be like, fuck this guy. But I got to give him his props. And plus, he's got a future. He's 10-0. We'll see what happens with Francis. Francis ain't going to let him leg kick him like that. He'll do an overhand right and knock his ass out. All right. Got to get out of here. Can't thank you guys enough for joining the stream. Make sure that you support Woodward Sports Network. Make sure that you support the Art of Combat podcast. If you're looking at betting on the next fights, we're going to actually be taking a break for the week because the UFC is taking a break. We'll still do, of course, some UFC coverage. We'll do your recap on Monday. You can find us on all streaming platforms. You could also find us on YouTube at Art of Combat Pod. Ace, I appreciate you as always.
No problem. Be here for the next one.
As always, Slim. Appreciate you as always. Alex T. Deing, we are out of here. Thank you so much for watching the UFC 265 Watch Party.